Welcome to another Dark Enlightenment podcast. Today, we take the podcast on the road. That's right. I am not here alone in my chambers, in my cave. I am elsewhere. Hence, the travel pillowcase. And this is going to be a test run for when I go to Vegas in about 8 or 9 days. I'm going to leave to go to a comedy festival in Las Vegas I'm very excited about. And I wanted to film while I'm there and do a podcast while I'm there. So I took on the road this week the podcast, and there were definitely some speed bumps with recording and filming. Like the intro got completely erased and destroyed in the process of this one. That's why I'm filming a new one. But not to worry, maybe it's meant to be. That one sucked anyways. But so without further ado, I give to you guys the Dark Enlightenment on the road. But the interesting part about this one is not only myself, but we have my homie Noah Mata and Mike Lopez. There's also a third person there. You'll find out who that is. Yeah. If hopefully you guys have the same opinions I have. Let's go. Let's find out. Catch you guys on the flip side. All right, we're back. I'm just smoking a ciggy. Yeah. So you guys going to a wedding? She was telling me it was your uncle lives in Japan, and he came over from Japan, and his boy was from El Salvador, and he came over here.
Yeah. He was a guy at Barrel last night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's just visiting. Plus his daughter, like my other cousin, is like gonna like be schooling here for a few years, so it's like they're just like getting settled in. And I think he'll pull up for the wedding and then bounce.
Right.
Just chilling. Just here for a little what's the word? Slice of life, you know.
A little slice of life.
And
And he's back to Japan?
Yeah.
What is he doing in Japan?
He lives there with his family. He just he runs like a flower importing business or something.
He imports flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, to us.
Oh yeah.
To us?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, to the warehouse and shit.
Yeah, so where do you work?
United Floral. It's a good place.
Nice.
It was a really small business, but now it's pretty big. And like, oh my god, it's getting so busy, and they're trying to do all these professional changes, like timing our breaks and shit, and nobody's having it. Everyone's like, nah, dude, like we're quitting, dude.
Quitting a flower store.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really nice work for like the pay, because they actually do pay you for like taking on more, which they should, but like most people, I don't know, most places don't. It's like, oh, here's more responsibilities for like 10 cents an hour more. So.
Have you guys seen the debate?
Oh, the presidential debate? I watched a little bit of it this morning, but like not a lot.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing this morning. That's the other thing I saw. Yeah, okay, so I saw a little bit of Superbad, Shane Gillis special, and the presidential debate, because Shane Gillis hyped me up on it. I was listening to him, and he's like, you gotta watch the old debates. And then I looked up the old debates, and all it came up was just Kamala Harris. Bro, like, CNBC is, like, on her, like, hardcore, like, she did so well. She ate Trump for lunch. Trump's got nothing on her. And then I watched it, bro. She got buried. Like, she was like after me, you know, like.
I didn't even fucking watch it, and I knew that happened.
Yeah.
It's a vibe, man. But yeah, Kamala, man. She's definitely like a reptile type of lizard person. You know what I mean?
As opposed to the amphibious kind of lizard person.
Yes, as opposed. There's some bud here. Can I put it in a cigarette? By the way, sure. I only have one cigarette left.
What in the fuck?
Is there bud?
Only a little bit. I mean, it looks like stems. Can I steal it?
Sure, feel free.
The stem and the cigarette, very funkies of you.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm a slut.
A bud slut is what she is.
Oh god. That's the old double entendre right there.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking.
Honestly, I've chilled right down since I started since I got hired on for the training and shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's why it's like, I'm just like studying for it and stuff, and like, really like the last 2 weeks, the only mic I've been to is barrel too.
Yeah, but like, well, how's that going? What's give us some knowledge. What do
Oh,
you know
yeah.
that we don't know?
Honestly, not much. I'm not retaining very much information. It stresses me out. But something that fucks me up is I always get all these fucking innuendos from the book. I think I actually have a bit about that like at work, like there's so many like sexual innuendos that you can make. But
Oh yeah, you were talking. Yeah. How does that go?
That's like the bit is like okay, so when I'm at work, I get a lot of innuendos going, and like for example, when I'm working steel down down on the boat, we use these hooks to take the pipes out of the boat by a crane, and it's like they're called finger hooks because they just like kind of clamp down like little hands, right? And then like it takes the pipes out of the boat down onto the dock, and then it gets put on like a flatbed truck. So what I like to do is like when I come home to the missus, she'll be like, "What did you do at work today?" I'll be like, "We were just fingering and laying pipe. That's all we were doing."
Hey.
But yeah, like part of the switchman training now is like there's like little bits of like the train cars called like angle cocks and cutout cocks and like a bunch of stuff like that like you make easy innuendos with. It's so fucking stupid.
Do you see any fentanyl coming in?
What fentanyl? What are you talking about?
What fentanyl?
What fentanyl?
Whoa.
Quickly
Is it
tuck
Pour
some
some water
shit
on
back
that.
in my
That's a little
pocket.
stinky.
Sorry.
Dump a little drop.
Yeah, right. Not wasting alcohol.
You can take a cigarette, by the way. I was being bitchy because I like cigarettes, but you can take one.
Oh, what, you don't
can
only
take
have one left?
Thank you.
I have like 8 left or something.
You dick.
I was,
Thank you.
I was thinking, it was like, fuck, she's gonna ask me for one.
Yes, I am. Anytime someone pulls a cigarette out in front of me, you gotta share. You can't just like,
I know.
can't just be like, no, let me just.
I'm such a bitch. I know.
I don't.
I'm gonna grab my.
Can't do it. No, even like today, I had like some beggars
Thank
just
you.
asking me for a cigarette. And I just love the sound of just saying, you know what, sorry, I don't smoke. And I just walk away.
Yeah,
And then light up
I'm
a
better than
cigarette.
you.
I don't have to give him shit, and then I feel good about not smoking too.
Yeah.
2 in 1. Yeah, there was that old Ari Shafir bit. He used to say, you know what's the best prank you can pull on your homie? Is while you're like parked in a car and then a homeless person comes by the passenger window asking for like money, you just roll down the passenger window and watch the 2 people just go, whoa! Because both of them are not expecting the sound of the window to go down. You're just in shock. Ooh.
May I use your lighter, please?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to. I mean, I guess you could light it with the cherry, but you're probably not getting it back.
No, I just.
Can't waste that cuss cherry that you just made.
Fucking
Yeah.
take all my secrets away.
Ugh.
But yeah, me and the boy Noah here, we're going up to Skankfest.
Oh, Skankfest.
Skankfest, Mikey got into, but
That sounds like a stripper show.
oh, it is.
Some dirty shit.
Do you know anything about those Skankfest? Did Mikey tell you? Mikey did not share the info.
I'll be honest, I don't know much about it myself. I just said it was a comedy festival, That's all I really know.
Wait, what do you mean he got in? He got in too?
He got in. He just
No,
is his training. So
They were like asking me stuff, and then like they emailed me pretty last minute, and then I was just like,
yeah.
fuck, like that's the day, like those are the days I'm gonna be training for this shit. So like my job fucked me over for that.
You discussed this before when you were saying
Yeah.
that you had more important shit to do.
Yeah.
That's in the
phone.
future going to lead to us doing Vegas trips.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's what I
telling.
mean. It's
Yeah.
like, I put in the hours now, and then it's like later it's like I'll just have like a lot more free time. Like nobody cares if you take time off work. Like a buddy of mine on like the board above me, like literally some family shit happened. He took like 6 months off, and like nothing
Jeez.
nothing happened, right? Like no notice or nothing. So it's like when I get to that point, it's like, yeah, like it won't even matter.
Just peace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I'm gone.
But then, like what I was thinking earlier too is now we have like a year to plan because now that we're in and you already got the email too.
Mhm.
Like I said, this email treat it wisely, right? Because this opens gates.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
email does. So you already got it. So the gate's open. You already got the key to the lock, my guy.
Damn. Man.
So now we just wait 1 year. We fucking buy our time because this is the last Vegas one. They're not doing Vegas anymore.
Oh really?
It's a good thing though.
Yeah.
Because if you do it too much in Vegas, you might just wear it out. And that's a good thing. Let the legend stay legend. Let it do there. Let's build something else.
Yeah.
So I think the next place they either might go back to New York, where they used to do it, or Texas, Austin.
Oh really?
Bro, if it's in Texas, that's the universe working in our favor.
Yeah.
And if you can make it down to Texas with us, because we're going for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I already include, see, dude, that's the universe just pretty much. The thing is, too, by this time next year, I hope to already be in the United States working.
Oh,
You know?
Yeah, we're tapped in.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the goal. The goal is, honestly, because I was homies right when I started comedy a year and a half ago, whatever, and like we sat down and we were like, because everybody was bullshit at that time. Like at that time when we started stand up, there was a lot of people that were just bullshitting around. There was an actual like a comedy scene. It was like an open mic was like just a place for people to go and fuck around. There wasn't like what it is now. You know, it was way different, and it was hard to find people that were focused and like liked what we like to do, like actually wanted a career out of this. And then me and sat down and we were like, "What's you guys' goals?" It was like, "I want to be a movie guy." James was like, "I want to do the next late night show." And I was like, "I want to do Skankfest in the next 5 years."
What even is it?
Skankfest is the biggest comedy festival in the world. I mean, raunchy comedy festival in the world. The other big one would be in Ireland.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Ireland, dude, that one is
Oh yeah.
fucking savage, bro.
But like, what makes
is
it
that, like the
raunchy? What's
Edinburgh one?
going on over there?
It's
too?
well, first of all, it's called Skankfest. Second of all,
yeah.
it's all the comics that tour and they can do their material that gets them their act and makes them money, but they're all like itching to do their actual fucked up shit. There, it's like a place where all bets are off. After party at the strip club. It's Las Vegas. Everybody's blowing hookers and like.
Oh god.
Wait, they're blowing the hookers? Or the
Yeah,
hookers
they're blowing the
up?
hookers, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
I know about that, man.
What did you say?
Sounds like a trap.
When I knew, I was like, yo, this sounds fucking lit. Was when you saying that one like famous comic, was like getting some like sloppy top like backstage like,
Yeah.
right before his appearance, and I guess he just like got his BJ, and then they called him up, and he had to go up right away, and then he like showed up to the panel there with like just cum all over his like pants or some shit.
yeah. It was
Fucked up, dude.
Joe DeRosa. Yeah, they were competing who the hottest chick was, and they had all the chicks on stage, and they were like grading them on who the hottest one was.
Oh god.
And then they were like, "Oh, what about you?" And they're like, "Well, my talent is that I have a dick." And then they're like, whoa, hot trans chick. And then they're like, "Okay, well, you can win this contest right here, right now, if you show us your dick." And then she's like, "I'm not gonna show you my dick. Like, I'm not hard. I gotta get hard, before I do it."
All right.
And then Joe DeRosa was like, "If you guys put money in this box, because it was a free show, it's Skankfest, right? If you guys put money in this can, I will go jerk her off so she gets hard to come in here and show her."
What?
Jeez.
Yeah, and then they passed her on the bucket. They went backstage, and then when they came back, she showed her dick. She won or whatever. Like, it wasn't as big anymore. Apparently, that was censored. But they were like, "How was it?" She's like, "Well, one of us came." And Joe was just standing there, like, all laid back with a grin, like, "Yeah, like, I don't know what you guys talking about." Like, to be fair, like, it was a large penis. Like, it was.
So I just,
Him? No, I don't know, dude.
well, obviously, he's like,
He didn't suck it. I think you have to put it through your mouth to be a.
what?
Yeah, no.
Whoa.
No, I don't even know, dude. I didn't know there was stipulations.
Well, somebody when I was in rehab, he went to Arizona prison for 7 years, and he told me the second a dick passes your lips, you're gay. So, until that happens.
And, as a Christian, you know, there's a very hard line in the sand. You know, if you think about dick, you're like if you're walking behind like what you think is a chick, but it's a dude with a ponytail, but you got horny from the chick, like thinking it was a chick. You're yeah.
Any thoughts, Alexa?
I don't know. Sounds like you could probably leave with an STI or something. Like that sounds.
STI, is that a sexually transmitted disease?
Infection.
Infection.
So like chlamydia.
Oh
gonorrhea.
no, she was. Oh yeah, the comedian probably could have given it to her.
But like just in general, like if everybody's just like doing each other, like I feel like shit's gonna get passed around pretty quick, man. Like you're gonna leave with something.
Well, I'm gonna give it somebody, said? No.
It's gonna be the fucking chlamydian.
The chlamydia. No, dude, no. I got pills for that.
That's a dead ringer, man. You've got him pegged for his next stage name.
Wow. But you know, okay. It is gonna be a giant fuck fest.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Doesn't really sound like a place for a boyfriend, but.
Oh.
But I mean,
You can come too.
It's fine. Yeah, I'll go. I'll cosplay as a skank, maybe. Who knows? Like, fuck, depends what he does.
What is a skank? How would you do it?
First, I'd grow a dick.
Ah!
then I'd get hard.
You don't trust him around all these shorties? Oh, she had to think about
honestly, no.
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna lie, because he always talks about how like he wasn't really that popular with the chicks like a while ago. So if he's like, well, no, but this is why that's my feeling, and it's because there might be people throwing themselves at you, and you might not know what to do. You know, you might like be like, oh fuck, fair. I like this attention type shit. So
okay,
you know, like it is kind of, I don't know, like if the roles were reversed and I was doing this and I was going somewhere where like guys were whipping their dicks out everywhere, like you'd be kind of weird about it, right?
I guess that's fair.
Like
you know,
Ibiza,
like
if she made a trip to Ibiza.
So I don't know. Like I have mixed feelings about it. So
that's the same. It's a tricky situation, you know. Like even.
I don't
like,
beg you.
Like I was saying, like shams, like at like big raves and shit. Like it's, I see like people that go like with their girlfriend or something. Damn, it's a sticky situation, you know. Like,
I don't know. I feel like raves are very different because it's like you're there with a person, rather than like a comedy place. You're kind of there on your own. You're your own person.
Dancing
you're
with
comedian.
like your partner, like your girl, is like a vibe. I'm gonna grab the charger.
Yeah.
My phone's gonna die.
Oh damn.
It's okay.
great planning.
I wanted to do it on the laptop.
Charger.
No, I got you.
I hardly know it.
Where is it? I brought my block. But yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you brought your Glock. I was like, damn, what for?
That'd be sick, dude.
Nah.
That reminds me when I was 10 or 11. My uncle had a Glock, and he would sit us down at the dining table, set down the Glock and blindfold us and make us field strip it like as quick as possible.
Damn.
Wait. Actually?
Yeah, like military style.
Like in here, like in Burnaby, or
No.
where?
That was where my people are from the prairies. That was out there.
Oh fuck yeah. That does sound
Out
like
in the
some
boonies
crazy
where
shit.
you can just blast off Glocks in the fucking field.
Yeah, that's the good thing about living in that area. Eh? You can just do whatever you want.
Wow,
Well,
so much liquor around. Is it a DUI thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody's here. It might be his sister or something.
Yeah, probably.
Sister.
She's taller than you?
What?
Is your sister taller than you?
Why? Why?
Because somebody taller than you walked in.
Oh, it must have been Liam. That big black dude you saw last time when we were tripping.
Was it a girl with brunette hair? Because I saw a girl with brunette hair taller than you walk in.
No, my sister like just my height.
You're microdosing?
No, I'm not microdosing now. Ralston keeps wanting to do more mushrooms with me, and I'm like, careful.
Oh, I'm fine. My throat's kind of hurt.
I'm down to do more mushrooms with Ralston, except this time he's buying them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, bro, literally, it's almost October. We should go pick some at Queens Park.
Williams Park is where you got some?
No, Queens Park.
Queens
like
Park?
just up the street. It's like, yeah, you can get wavy caps.
Wavy caps.
Yeah.
And they're the ones like that grow on wood chips, or
Yeah.
that's sick. So
Because it's like, it's a park with a playground. There's wood chips everywhere. You can find like fat patches of them. Like a few years ago,
Damn.
we got like almost 3 ounces, just for free.
Did they,
3 ounces
did it
wet?
work? Like, did they
Yeah,
kick?
we cured them, and they were actually like bomb as fuck. Like it was, I don't know. Something I've noticed about mushrooms is like depending where you get them, you get different visuals. Especially taking like heavy amounts. Like I'm starting to like think that naturally grown mushrooms and shit is like where a lot of cultures just get their art styles from. Because like I took African mushrooms and it was like totally like sort of like dashiki sort of like designs look like the Ugandan flag or some shit.
Word.
You know, like those like spear shields and shit.
yeah, kind of like that. On the giant pipe thing.
Yeah, kind of like that. That's
Bubbly.
actually
Diggery-doo.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a didgeridoo. Yeah, but that's more like probably Australian.
Oh.
Yowie type art. But these like being like BC mushrooms, like I got like a total like native kind of like visuals. Like everything looked like a totem pole everywhere. And it was like it was crazy.
It's a Squamish, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Whoa. Now I want some Vancouver mushrooms.
Yeah, you know.
I've never eaten. I always get either Blue Meanies or Amazonia or a Glacier something. I forget what they were called.
Huh.
But I always rotate those three. I stay away from penis envies.
Yeah.
Yeah, not personal thing. I just the penis thing really.
This really gets to you.
Yeah, it really gets to me, man. I'm not sure about this.
Makes you self-conscious.
Yeah, it makes me. Yeah.
This mushroom is bigger than mine, bro.
This penis feels so good in my mouth. Man, I feel so happy I took that penis.
Out of context, this is gonna be great clips.
Yeah, you know it's good. There's that Jedi mind trick. That shit's good.
The mushroom?
Yeah.
Right, I think I
Coke
had
Leaf
some of
Cafe. That
They
place.
got Jedi Mind Trick?
That place has everything. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like they have that like $300 like fucking not like bigger than a softball, smaller than a basketball size
Yeah.
fucking piece.
Yeah, we
Thing
saw
is,
those.
That
Yeah.
thing's like 29 grams. It's a monster, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's like a fucking dried cactus. Yeah, we saw it on or mushroom, whatever. It's like we saw it on the fucking glass display. It was crazy.
Just gotta have a party one of these days. Just like grind that thing up and just dump it in a big punch bowl.
Yeah, I just cooked some pizza for everybody. Put it on the pizza.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
we're like,
like,
eat up, guys.
Like Detroit Rock City and shit, yo.
Oh,
You seen
yeah.
that movie? Yeah, they give the priest fucking pizza and they put like psychedelic mushrooms on
Oh
it.
my god,
Yeah.
what?
So
I've only heard about this movie. I haven't actually watched
I was
it.
I was talking about that movie at
Yeah,
Funky the other day.
Fuck yourself, brother.
I was saying I was doing some songs at Funky, and I did first Alice Cooper, No More Mr. Nice Guy. I followed that up with The Clash, London Calling. And then I capped my night off with Detroit Rock City.
Oh,
And
damn.
I was like, I was had some beers, so I was feeling rowdy, and I was telling the boys like, "Yo, have you seen this fucking movie, dude? It's so sick, man." And I was like, imagine if all of us were like back in 1978 trying to find Kiss tickets, and this one guy was like, "Man, if I found the tickets, like, I'd probably just sell them." And I was like, "Dude, that's a violation, man. If you're in
Yeah, no,
1978
especially
and you
back
sold
then,
the Kiss
yeah.
tickets, you get
Bro.
Dude, like I saw them only a few years ago. They were still bomb as hell, bro. Like on zip lines and shit. Fucking flames everywhere. It was fucking. It's a hell of a show.
Damn.
I was supposed to go in 2012, I believe, and I had tickets.
Yeah. You
And
didn't
then,
sell them, did you? What stopped you?
I like fucking me and my buddy like vandalized the bathroom at school and like bullied this kid, and then my parents like punished me by not allowing me to go to Kiss, and then my best friend went to the show without me.
No way.
Yeah, and I was
Did
12.
you dirty, man?
Fuck,
Holy.
bro. Fuck.
Uh,
Damn.
this kid ratted me out. If you're out there, what's his name? Emmy, fuck you, buddy. We were like, just like, you ever been in like the bathroom at school and you take like the tissue paper and you get it all wet and then you just like stick them to the ceiling.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. And then, so we threw like 50 of those in the ceiling, and then there's like this Emmy kid that I guess he was in the stall. He's a total weirdo, rugrat looking fucker, and then like. So we just started chucking them in the stall at him, and I guess he ratted on us. So I never went to see Kiss.
Goddamn.
Damn, that's hurt, brother. That's hurt.
Damn. No, yeah, fucking Motley Crue apparently sucks now, live.
Oh, no, they do, dude.
Yeah.
It's actually a meme amongst Motley Crue fans. They'll get, like, they'll put, like, clips on YouTube of, like, Vince Neil singing, and they'll purposely put, like, the wrong lyrics in the subtitles, but you can't fucking tell the difference. Like, he just sounds so bad, bro.
Oh, my God.
Like... Everybody else is pretty on point, even the dude with the fucking muscular sclerosis or whatever.
Oh.
But, like, Vince Neil's just fat and old, took too much coke when he was young, so his voice is just shot.
It's gone to shit.
Yeah, he's, like, all high-pitched, like, you know, like Kickstart My Heart is, like, literally, like, get high on speed, like, you know, and fucking, it's, like, it's so bad.
He needs his own heart kickstarted.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely, brother.
yeah. All these bands, yeah, it's so sad, man. They're starting to suck. Like they did the P&E like summer series thing they always do, and apparently because you know Hall and Oates like broke up like a long time ago.
Oh yeah, Hall was at P&E this
and
year.
Hall was there, and I saw some people complaining about how Hall just went out there for like 30 minutes and then he like sucked ass and he just bounced. Everybody was disappointed with Hall.
Damn.
He didn't have Oates. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. No, for real. Like, Zephyr missed out on the first night that Mark Maron came to the club because he went to go see a concert with Zauer.
Oh,
So
really?
Zauer was like, oh, this, I don't know, some like dad rock fucking concert in like Rogers Arena. I don't even know who it was. I forget. But it was some like fucking white people shit. And Zephyr like got roped into it because he's white. So he was like, oh my God, a way to connect with what my father thinks. And then he went, and while he's there, thinking he's having a blast, I'm fucking downstairs dying. And a living legend, the only guy left from a fucking... the Bill Hicks, fucking
Sam
Kinison crew, fucking just rocking it at our club.
Crazy.
Like, dude, yeah, like I would never like. That's the thing too about like.
Is he that good at performing?
Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw him during that time that he was hanging out at the club. I would just see him in the green room. I would pass by him like multiple like weeks in a row.
Damn.
I never ended up seeing him really perform. Like,
Dude.
I just ran into him. I said, "What's up?" All the comedians were vying for his attention all the time, so I barely had a chance to.
Yeah, you probably had to fight tooth and nail
so
to
annoying.
get close to him, bro. Like,
Yeah, because we like my view was like I want to make him feel comfortable here and make him like want to keep coming back, which keeps coming back. So I guess it worked. Like everybody's input included, but like, fuck. Everybody was just so fake and like kissing his ass and everything. Like he kind of like was eating it up. He kind of loved it. Not gonna lie. Like he would like hold court for all of us, and we all just like shut our mouths and listen, and then like kiss his ass. So like yeah, I mean he kind of did like it, but I wanted to like be his homie and just be normal around him, and like really show that like Vancouver does have like a comedic strength. We're not just like pussies kissing up to him. Like we can hold our own against him if need be. Like if we need to follow him, we can do it, you know? That's what I was kind of, you know. And dude, seeing him live though, yeah, he can do no wrong. He goes on stage, and the second he gets there and sits, and he goes, hi. Like, he can do no wrong after that. Damn. After that, he's a perfect, like, the whole audience, like, the second he sits down, everybody just agrees that, like, yep, this is our guy.
He's old school.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he seems to be at this perfect level of celebrity where he's obviously, you know, tapped in with all the famous people. You know, there's no doubt about it. And you know, everybody at the club, all the comedians know him, but he's not too well known to the general public where he just doesn't get mobbed right away. Like imagine if Jerry Seinfeld walked in underground, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that would
it sucks to have like a higher level of celebrity. Like Mark Maron seems to be at the perfect level where he's not going to get fucking mobbed by people. Like, if Jerry Seinfeld walked in underground, there would already be camera crews, like, fucking showing up. Like, you know.
Yeah, there would be news articles about it. It'd be impossible. Like, you wouldn't be able to do it. And that's, like, the perfect level that I would love to reach is like Mark Maron level, because like he like interviewed Obama in his podcast, in his WTF podcast.
That's my nigga.
Yeah, word. And then he word. He's a fucking war criminal. Obamacare, more like fucking whatever. All right, anyways,
It's like some norm shit. The guy's a murderer. Like,
no. Obama's cool. Obama's cool. United States is cool. I love you. I love America. You know, give me a green card. But
America, fuck yeah, you know.
America, fuck yeah. Land of the free, best country in the world. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they do no wrong. But no, Mark Maron, for real, like, I would love to be, like, his level. Just because, like, he can do this kind of stuff. He can sneak around. But at the same time, he's hanging out with, like, Owen Wilson. Mm-hmm. Like, that's why he's in Vancouver. Mm-hmm. He's shooting, like, either a show or a movie or whatever.
He's just sitting there with all these incels just texting Owen Wilson. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. No, and then he was, like, telling me, like, we were in the green room and we were, like, shit-talking and, like, just... having fun, and he's like telling us people he doesn't like in the industry, just shit talking, right? And then he's like, you know, Chris Rock actually stole one of my jokes, you know.
Ooh, no way.
Yeah, and it was the one where he talks about how you can solve Israel-Palestine issue. Mm-hmm. You do it exactly how the United States did it. You just give the Palestine casinos, and then we can go there and spend our money. Right, it's a good joke, right? It's a good fucking joke. And Chris Rock did that joke, and Mark Maron heard about it, and then he's just telling this casually in the green room.
Of course you heard about it. How the fuck do you think you can get away with that? Like, it's so fucking stupid.
Like, Mark Maron's telling us, like, then I texted Chris Rock, and in my mind I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up. Like, somebody next to me texted Chris Rock, like...
Just casually?
Fuck, man. And, like, imagine being that level where, like, he's easily making, like, $500K a year. Mm-hmm. Like, $500K, he's touring.
What the fuck?
No, not a month. My bad.
I mean, hey, man, who knows what plays he's making. Like,
True.
He's got enough money that he's not thinking about money.
Yeah, and he's got royalties, too. Like, all the movies he has done that are replaying on TV and, like, across international, right? And who knows how he's making his money, but he's making it.
He's probably smart with money. Isn't he a Jew?
He's Jew. He's connected. He's very Jew.
That's a given,
And he's got an HBO special as well. Right?
I wonder how he got that.
Yeah, dude, that one, honestly, I give it to him.
Seinfeld, Larry David.
No, he's got skill, bro. He's got skill.
Yeah.
He stands up his own. I've listened to it. You've listened to all the specials, my guy. You're a fan. Why you...
I like his, he did that HBO 95 half hour. That was pretty good.
Yeah, see, he's the man.
I checked out some of his stuff. Yeah, I got one chance to really say my piece to him when he kind of walked out of the club, and he was about to walk away, and he kind of turned, and we like locked eyes for a second. He's like, fuck, I may as well see what's up with everybody. And so I was just standing beside him. Nobody was simping on him yet. So I was like, I remember that bit he did about how he can make abortion clinics seem more palatable to Christians. And he's like, well, why don't we just call them angel factories? Well, I was fucked up. But I saw that like just before I left that day. Someone was like, this Mark Maron guy's famous. So I checked out his clips, and then so I remembered to mention something, and then he went on about that and talked to me about it briefly, and then that only lasted like 15 seconds before somebody had to jump in and start simping on him. But we had a moment there. We had a little moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you locked eyes and shit. Sounds real special.
Oh yeah.
No, man, for real. And at that time too, when I was riffing with him, like, I didn't have my fake red tooth. So I just had the gap, and like I was such a creature. Like I was a ghoul, just like sunk into like the soft green room couch. You know that couch is just rotten to bits, right? Yeah, just like dripping grease from the kitchen from top is just dripping on the couch. So I'm sunken into these like cushions, like a creature. Just like I'm like a sniper. I'm like waiting for my turn because there's simps everywhere, just fucking chewing on him, right? And he's eating it up because he fucking loves it. God knows he probably waited 80 years to fucking get this type of attention, right?
He's got an ego.
Right, so, and plus everybody's being very genuinely nice. Everybody is actually loving the fact that they're with them, so it's actually a great vibe. So I'm just sitting there like a fucking sniper, just every once in a while, just doing jokes here and there, and I'm getting that he's like looking at me, and he's like, doing the thing where you can see right here this muscle is like, twitching, where he's like, all right, I'm not gonna laugh because I don't want to make you feel like you got me, like no gotchas from you, bro, but like, all right, I see you, fucking chill, all right, though. He would do that kind of look to me, like we'd be talking, somebody else would come in, pitch in into the conversation, say something stupid, and then I would say a joke, and he'd just give me this glance like, yeah, all right, fucking chill, bro, chill, all right, like outside, we'll do this outside, like, man, he's the guy, fucking. And Skinkfest, we'll get to see a bunch of more of those guys.
Yeah, all of our idols, right?
All of our idols: Adam Ray, Ari Shafir, Sam Talent,
they're up there. All the
Shane Gillis, Mark Normand.
Fuck Kevin. Fuck me. I wish I could go.
The whole Rogan sphere. Joe Rogan, he'll be there. You think?
I don't know.
Joe
I don't
Rogan
think
might
so.
make an appearance.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's a big enough event.
But he hasn't been yet. He hasn't gone to one yet.
Yeah.
Yo, if Joey Boy shows up, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Joey Diaz
is gonna be there. He's on the list already. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking on crap.
But dude, that's the thing, Mike. We were talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, I can speak for Noah. We love you. All right. We think you're great. Mm-hmm. But this guy needs to hang out with us. All right? We need to show him Mark Maron. And we got to see fucking William Montgomery.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Bro, you were at a different party. Had nothing to do with Alexa. But still. You had to come through. William Montgomery, he's going to be a Skinkfest too. We met that guy. He's another creature. Right?
Fucking weirdo. Yeah, there has been a couple of those moments where we stumbled into some fucking crazy situations where we needed Mike Lopez there.
Like, where's the trio? Because we can only get so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're fucking wild together. Like, us two, the duo.
Yeah.
Like, Lexa, be real. Us two, we're kind of freaks when we're together, right? You just see the two of us show up anywhere. And then no, not freaks in the sexual way. Like, like, we're weirdos,
well, maybe
you know?
Skinkfest, you know.
Like, you heard him talk for a few months already, and you know me, so, now you add Mikey to the fucking roster. Mm-hmm. Dude, we're unstoppable! Like, we're the fucking Pod Goblins, bro. Like,
we are the trio, yeah.
A trifecta of power, man.
dude, this trio, I tell you, if you were there when me and Noah were there with Mark Maron, he would have looked at us, and he would have had a brain fart. He would have gone, what the fuck?
We mesh well together.
Dude, the three of us, like, we create this fucking thing. I had to say verbatim my fantasy yesterday because I didn't want to make the other guys sad. But,
Your fantasy.
Yeah, my fantasy is one day somebody's, like, scrolling through Instagram and they have the Comedy Mothership come up, and it's just the three of us. Sitting on the staircase, and I'm wearing this sweater, and I'm just sitting there on the middle, and you two are beside me, and the three of us are there, and it's like the Pod Goblins came and did a weekend there, or like the Vancouver Boys came through, and it's just like, and then you scroll through in the next pictures, and it's just the three of us like murdering, and like just doing sets at the mothership.
Yo,
that's the fantasy. Is somebody just sees us one day, just because the mothership is the new club. The mothership is the new mecca. There's been a few throughout comedy. Like, there was the Boston scene in the beginning.
Comedy Store.
Yeah. Before the Comedy Store, there was Dangerfields.
Oh, yeah. Robbie.
So it was, so that was in New York. Yeah. That was in New York. So there was Dangerfields in New York. And that's like a bad signal for comics.
Yeah.
It's like, come here.
Yeah.
Here's the shit, right? Like and then the Comedy Store came through after Dangerfields, and that's where Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, Chris Rock, fucking Richard Pryor, like Seinfeld actually, he didn't know, he never got past at the Comedy Store.
Really?
Fun fact, yeah.
Really?
It seems to be all these old comics that have come to idolize here. Like you watch the first like Kinnison's or Andrew Dice Clay appearances that they make. And it seems to be this theme of Rodney Dangerfield just introduces these people like, oh, well, you're going to love these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Dude, that's what I was trying to do when I was doing gyms, when I was hosting gyms. I was trying to, I would literally, I'm letting you guys in on a little secret.
All right.
I would go to my corner before I would start hosting, and I would do a little like seance, like a prayer to the devils, and I'd be
Whoa.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I'd be like, please give me and grant
awesome.
me the strength of Rodney Dangerfield, so that I can host a show and make it the bomb ass bitch that I can make. And then I would go up and I would try my best to like, because I only know Rodney Dangerfield hosting from the clips on YouTube,
Yeah.
and he would do the best intros, dude, the best intros in history.
Really?
Like for every comic. So that's what I would do every time. Like I would try for every person that would come up, I would try to just talk them up and set them up. So then just like I was talking about Mark Maron where he can do no wrong, same thing. I would try to set them up that the second they hit on stage, they could do no wrong. Like all you guys, like for you remember when I said, you guys know Joey Diaz? Now imagine if he grew up in Vancouver and he was 21 years old.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mike Lopez. Dude, that kind of shit, you know? Like, I would love to do that. Like, Rodney Dangerfield is a huge inspiration for anybody trying to do anything in life that comes to do with speaking. Look him up. Take a look at what he does. Like, he just has a gift, man, and he gave it to us. He could have kept it in, but he gave it to us, man. All right, like that's another thing about comedy. Sometimes talent, sometimes like the thing that you got inside of you, like that steez or whatever, like you're giving it to the world. Whatever you learn from like hanging around and seeing like fucked up shit and that wisdom of like how to maneuver those difficult, complex situations, you're giving it back to the world. And we just know how to use it now. We got these little tools on how to like work it out. And Rodney Dangerfield,
that's nice. I like
for real, dude. Like if you're like let's say doing like a corporate dinner and you gotta introduce your boss and you're new at the work. There's a lot of people that are above you, and you gotta introduce your boss. Fucking look up some Rodney Dangerfield clips. Fucking get yourself primed up. Write some like very professional stuff, but just his rhythm, his rhyme, and everything that his flow, dude. He's so perfect. All right, bringing up this next guy. You know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I don't know if this boss man's a prick or not, but he does pay my bills. So everybody, suck up to him and act like you love him. Say some shit to get the room all loosened up.
Yeah, like what he said for Bill Hicks. It's one of my favorite ones. It's like, all right, this guy here, he's way ahead of his time. He's so ahead of his time, his parents haven't even met yet. All right.
Yeah, he just does those quick ones.
Yeah, it's so quick, right? It's so good. It's a fucking G.
What did you think? Did you see my story post?
Oh yeah, about 9. Oh yeah, because today's 9/11.
Did you see this one?
Bro!
See this? Yeah, I did that one.
Oh my god.
Too far?
Are we boring you, Alexa?
No. I just can't relate, so I have nothing to say. I'm just listening and observing.
What do you think, though?
I don't know shit about what you guys are talking
I
about.
don't think there's anything specific enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
You gotta be
I'm
more
sorry.
specific.
No, you're chilling.
Yeah.
I'm just observing.
Yeah. I believe I haven't entered you in the conversation yet. When I mentioned flowers, you take a sip of coffee because you're on. But for now,
I mean, you have been around the comedy scene around us for
Yeah, the
over a month now.
locals, but I don't know any of the famous people other than like Dave Chappelle and like that one fucking fat Latino guy.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like,
Oh, Joey Diaz? Oh, no.
Fluffy, yeah.
He's not really that funny to me. It's not my humor, but I know he's really famous.
Yeah.
But it just like his humor's just a bit loud for me.
you know who you would like? Louis J. Gomez.
Oh, Skankfest founder.
Yeah. No, he's not the founder. Ari is the founder.
Or just the running the guy who
Yeah,
runs
so
it.
Louis J. Gomez is the guy who runs the festival that we're going to. But he actually, I think he is in your repertoire. Like, I think you would like him. Like, he's, I think, because I already heard your humor.
I never checked
Here
out
and
much
there.
of his stuff, anyways.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it's so funny.
But I guess-
He's, like, legit, like, a legend. You know how, like, people say you can become, like, a producer if you suck ass at comedy? Because the only way to get booked is if you book yourself.
Yeah.
Louis J. Gomez, he became a producer. He can only
Damn.
book himself. Was it because he sucked ass? No. He was just so dirty and so fucked up that like you couldn't book him. So he had to make his own shit. Hence, why he runs Skankfest. He's the skankiest one in the industry.
Damn.
You look at the entire industry of comedy, he's the skankiest pro comic in the world.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, his dad was stabbed 14 times when he was like 8 years old.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they call him the Puerto Rican rattlesnake.
That's badass. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's a sweetheart. You should look up his love poem. He wrote a love poem for the girl that cheated on him. So
Cheated for him?
No, cheated on him.
Babe, I'll cheat on my boyfriend just for you.
Yeah,
Not
low-key.
with you, but I'm doing it for you, babe.
Low key. Oh yeah, he's the goat. No, but yeah, like he produced himself. But Ari Shaffir, he started Skankfest. That's why it's a New York thing, because Ari's a New York comic. But so is Louis J. Gomez. You know, he's Puerto Rican, aka New Yorkan.
Yeah.
But the president is still Ari Shaffir, and the vice president, our Lord and Savior, the Christ the Redeemer. I need that for later. No, okay.
I'm just using it to open my thing.
Wait, here, I can open
I
it for
won't
you,
destroy
baby.
it. That's all I needed it for, just to wedge it under. I have nails, so I don't want to break them.
Okay. Yeah. That was
It'll still
interesting.
work, though.
It will.
Yeah.
So for those listening, I'm just going to tell you this thing, because this is a very enlightened thing that you pulled off that maybe other people could use as well. What she did blew my fucking mind. She used my buzz pass to open the bottle so not to ruin her nice nails.
Yeah, dude.
Well, it's a can.
You could
actually.
use anything. Like, you could
Yeah.
use, like,
There you go.
The
like,
bottle.
yeah, like a debit card, like fucking,
Thanks, Sherlock.
like a spoon.
Sherlock Hombre.
Well, you know, you don't want to mislead the folks at home, you know.
Yeah, no, you gotta let them know. But yeah, our
You
Lord
could
and
even use
Savior.
your shirt.
You can use a shirt,
You can use everything.
except the nails, except the thing you grow yourself. But the Lord and Savior, Christ the Redeemer, the one who died for our sins, which I would like to die for my own sins. But
And Martin Luther King.
no, I'm talking about Shane
My
Gillis.
dog.
Shane Gillis is the vice president of Skankfest. And it's so funny because I sent it to you boys. I don't know if you guys watched it, the Skank Court.
I don't think so, actually.
You didn't watch
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Kinda
I saw
watched
that
it?
clip. I did, yeah.
Yeah. So they try. So Ari Shaffir, this is where it starts. Ari Shaffir dosed his buddy with acid, and it was a big thing. Or Molly.
Oh,
Dosed him
yeah.
with Molly, and it was a big thing. Joe Rogan podcast, everybody got pissed about it. It's like, you're a scumbag. You can't be dosing your friend while his kids are around.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
That's fucked up. So Louis J. Gomez, as revenge, the boy, he gave him acid. A cup full of acid, and they gave it to him during a live podcast.
Jeez.
And then, but his reaction that when the cup came to him, the cup with acid came to Ari, was so obvious that he knew the cup was laced. He knew. So he just pretended to drink it the entire time. And then he passed it to Shane Gillis, and Shane Gillis passed it to Jay Okerson. And Jay Okerson drank the whole thing.
Oh,
And
Damn.
he tripped balls.
And how much was in there?
It was like 4 tabs at 222. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Dude, no, I'd be
8
curled
tabs?
up in a ball,
Holy
man.
shit.
Like,
yeah.
Dude, that's
double dutch, yeah.
I'd be like in the shower, just fucking like, wow.
Just trying to fucking remember English. Like,
Dude, who could take the most acid challenge?
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it. No way.
Then they held court to figure out who was responsible. The guy who gave it to the original person, or the guy who made the switcheroo. Who is responsible? So they did a skank court. And it was so funny. And Shane Gillis is on there, and he's just like working the room the entire time, like a pro comic would, just escaping every blame that he could. Like nothing had to do with him. And I mean, he was the funniest dude in the room, dare I say. And yeah, he's our vice president, and our president, Ari Shaffir. So what happened at the end is that Ari Shaffir, who stands for chaos, made a huge statement that he was not responsible and fuck the other guy. And then Shane Gillis was like, no, and turned on his president Instead, it was Ari Shaffir, and Ari Shaffir loved him for that. Because he stands for chaos. That was chaos.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize there was this whole like president, vice president dynamic to this whole thing. It
Oh,
got
yeah.
real weird that the day like I went to like drop you off that money and it was just hitting into dabs for like 50 dabs.
Yeah.
And then this guy's so baked. He's like, dude, when we get there, he's like, it's our vice president, Star Lord, fucking Joe Rogan, and then we got our fucking second in command, Ari Shaffir, and then we got our other rogie, Shane Gillis. So this guy's just fucking going off, man. He's so excited.
I am. It's my life, man. That's why I told you guys.
Yeah,
dude.
we can
This
tell.
is- Dude, this is literally like I spend my entire day, my entire life. Even this morning, it was all about that. Like I study this. I live for it. It's amazing. I think it's great. I want
I'm
to be
coming
part of
around
it.
to it too, man. Like, you know what? If I can make this my life, entertainment, where I just go out and have fun for money, and I don't have to ask anybody to take a fucking lunch break or a coffee break, like in trades or any normal job. Fuck yeah! I mean, that's the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Independence. It's just-
But you gotta be on lock.
Yeah,
though.
That's the trade-off, right? I mean, there's pressure. You have to perform, but at the end of the day, it's like if you when it clicks and you're just having fun with it, and you're just going on firing on all cylinders, and
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
there's nothing else like it. Right?
Yeah, for real. Like now that I'm like planning a tour, like I'm realizing that it's just one impossible situation after another. It's
Yeah,
just
man.
like everything is so fucking bullshit. Everything's so fucking hard.
Everything's so bullshit.
Everything is just like loosey goosey. Nobody really knows what's going on, and everybody's gossiping. It's hearsay. Like there's so much. But like if you make it through, like Joey Rogies, he got kicked out.
Joey Rogies.
He got he got kicked out of the Comedy Store for like 7 years.
Joe Rogan.
Was that because
Yeah.
of the Mencia shit? When
It
he
was.
screamed at him?
Well, he
Yeah.
left, right? And then, there was that. Ari Shaffir got slack for the Kobe joke. The night Kobe
Yeah,
died,
he
he
did
was
it.
like, well, guys, remember, he was a pedophile. So I was like, well, it's not that bad. So I forget the actual joke. But, like, and Shane Gillis, I remember he said on a podcast that, like, Chinatown is, like, a place where you just can build retarded buildings. And then he lost SNL.
Damn.
Yeah, but if you make it through, if you push through, Ari Shaffir, president of Skankfest, Joey Rogies owns the biggest club in comedy and has the biggest podcast, and now Shane Gillis got to host SNL again. He hosted it, so he pushed through.
They're all just. They're all. It's like a fucking orbit around Joe Rogan. They all like circle around him, but it's like they're in this.
There's one per
they call it the
generation.
fucking Rogan sphere, right?
Yeah.
Everybody that's around him, this Tony, Ari dudes, they're all caking it. They all have like fucking clout.
But there's one per generation. There's gonna be another one next generation, right? Doesn't matter who that is. You can make a career with or without it. Just so happens that the Rogie sphere is the funnest to be in my personal opinion.
Yeah,
It's
man.
if I were to like pick which sphere I'd rather be in to have fun, that would be it.
Yeah, man.
Like if I think laughs per second, yeah, that would be the place I'd want to be.
Dude, they seem like they're having a good time even when they're doing their Sober October shit. Bert Kreischer and especially Tom Segura just like fucking like breaking out. Like, you guys are gonna break down like this October, right? Like I got this thing to do. Please, guys, please.
That shit's tough, man. I did January sober.
Oh
You
yeah.
did January sober?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've,
I usually go a few months sober.
fell
but-
off after that. No, did the full month sober.
Yeah.
From then on, a couple weeks at a time max, but it's been steady token, steady dropping acid.
Yeah, fucking Ralston keeps wanting to do mushrooms with me.
Shit,
You
eh?
gonna play the drums?
We're all out of
I thought you
we're
were
all out of
walking over
Kush.
to the kit.
And they got Kush dabs.
Kush dabs? Right here on me right now?
You have some?
No.
I got a pan upstairs. We can rip a couple rips of that.
You want to do a potty break? I might take a piss.
Yeah, I kind of actually have to.
Doesn't matter.
And then you try to make it in comedy while also trying to raise a family.
So
Or you
wait,
make
wait.
it in comedy and then have a family.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like it just depends who you are, really, because like Louis C.K. didn't make it till he was older. He already had kids, I think. Sure, he divorced. He's a bad example, and he had this whole scandal. But you know what I mean?
But he still had a family.
He still had a family, and ripped with it during the process of becoming big and making it. You know,
just managing all that.
Yeah.
I don't think that having a family and not having a family, having a relationship, not having a relationship, has anything to do with comedy career. Mm-hmm. Because any career, if you want to make it to the top, it depends on you.
Yeah.
Some dudes like Ari never had kids. He doesn't want kids. He's not about that, right? Mm-hmm. Adam Ray, he's doing this whole thing. Alexa, come join us. We're having a very deep conversation on the.
What do you keep hitting on? Is there anything I can move?
Chest or something.
Oh shit.
We're having a deep conversation on the theory on whether or not family is even a variable when it comes to making it in comedy.
Is it compatible with show business?
Yeah, we don't think it matters because some of the greats, they got families.
You can do it, but it's much more straining and taxing. Right?
Yeah, but the point I was making just as you rolled up was that it doesn't matter it's show business or not. Any career, if you want to make it to the top, it's either you have a family or don't. Some people choose to or not. If you want to make it big in the stock market, you either have your family because that's where you go back to ground yourself and be chill, or you don't have a family and that's just because of personal choice. It doesn't matter. When you're up top, everybody's gonna have their because when you get to the top, you're not just walking around normal people. Everybody there's a legend. When you get to the brink, the bottleneck of any industry, you're gonna be walking around with legends. And whatever their story is, the fucking myth that got them to where they are, had to happen. You know, so it doesn't matter if you have 0 kids or 12.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't matter. It's part of who you are. Own it. Be you. Mm-hmm. Have your family.
Oh. Yeah, man, literally. And that's the thing.
Because I want to have a family.
That's what I'm saying. And it's
real bad. It's really hard because these hookers don't want to keep the baby. Oh. I tell you.
No, dude.
I keep saying no. I don't want to pay for the. She's
like, you bang hookers?
Do I bang hookers? Have we met?
No, dude, you remember when we were on acid? That was a whole running joke. So I was on Leo's list. Let me finally finish this story.
Alexa is in the room. Can we not mention my dirty addictions to her?
I don't care. I used to be an addict, dude.
Oh, really? Used to?
A genuine addict.
What made you stop?
Honestly, seeing how skinny I got, I guess.
That's a big one.
I was scared of dying. And I was like, holy fuck. And I wasn't eating, so it was kind of bad.
What was your drug of choice?
Ecstasy, but it was hella laced.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Just whatever, it's like the ecstasy word from mouth. I'm so drunk. I couldn't.
Super fucking toxic on the brain.
It definitely had a lot of meth in it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was super fidgety, and I would pick at my face, and there was a lot of horror stories where I'd wake up and there was just blood on the counters of the bathroom. So I was picking at shit. And then one time my mom woke up and kind of saw it. She was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I went into the bathroom, cleaned everything up super fast. I was like, "It's nothing. I'm fine." And then one of my friend's moms, who was a heroin addict, told her and was like, "She's not just smoking weed, dude. You gotta talk to her."
Damn.
And I never told her until I wanted to quit. I just kept denying it. Because that's what you do when you're an addict and you have a problem. You just don't want to hear it. You're I'm fine.
It's a classic.
Yeah. So.
Are you good now, so.
Yeah, but.
So, what made the change?
Honestly, a mixture of, seeing how skinny I was and getting kicked out of school.
Douglas or high school?
No, high school. Because I was missing so much, shit. So they were like, "Yeah, we're going to put you in an alt school." And I was like, fuck, dude, that's huge. Because I was like, I wanted to graduate with all my friends.
I was doing math after a weekend.
Math was my first class. It was my first block. And it was the worst. Waking up and then going to do math was so ass. Yeah. And then I had PE in the middle of the day. So I was just sweaty for the rest of the day. It sucked. I had the shittiest schedule, man.
Trying to do math after a long night doing math.
Yeah, literally, like for real, like. And then I just stopped going to school. I would like because at first it was like I was hiding it from everybody, like everybody at school. I had a boyfriend at the time, and he was concerned that I was maybe doing something, and I would just deny it. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Then I'd like go to the bathroom, pop a couple, and then fucking come out and be like
You
it
do
was
it at
really
school?
fucked. Well, it was like anywhere, like his
Fuck.
house, school, fucking my house, friends' houses. It was like I was pretty bad with it, and then I kind of spiraled into it because I would get them really cheap because the guy that sold them to me definitely wanted to fuck me as like a teenage
usually
girl.
what happens.
It was really creepy.
That's why I hang
But
out with a lot of coke
I
girls.
got good deals.
They get cheap coke.
That's why. Oh.
Yeah.
That's why, but like when you hang out with coke girls, they always get like coke for $20. So it's
Yeah,
like,
because it's like, no, have you seen that thing where like, if you're an addict couple, you're like, oh girl, you go in there, like fucking, you go into the trap house,
Yeah,
you
I've
get
been in there.
fucking
Yeah.
shit for us,
Oh.
because they always cut you a deal if you're a chick. It's actually really like predatory, because nobody wants to fucking date a drug dealer, like. That guy probably gets none, you know?
Well-
and if he does, it's like hookers.
my
So
ex-fiance.
it's like,
No one wants to do
She
drug
wanted
dealer?
it-
Well, I'll stop
yeah.
you right there.
Yeah, I beg to differ.
okay.
When I was selling,
okay.
my ex met me because I was selling her kush.
Okay,
And
no
then
good
she stopped
pussy wants
buying.
to date a drug dealer.
Oh, she was very
I
good.
mean,
She
For the
was
wrong
very,
reasons,
Oh, but she
or-
ended up cheating on me.
There
and
you
then I
go.
proposed to her, and then she cheated on me again, and then
Usually they are like that. Like if they're
Yeah.
dating somebody like that, it's usually like because of the money or like because of superficial reasons. They don't really like you.
Well,
Like,
they
they just
do.
like your drugs.
they dig
you
the
know?
power.
Yeah, she wasn't very cool when I was sober.
Yeah, literally, and it's like I don't know. A lot of them get lonely, and they just like they cut you deals to like ask you to stay over. Like they'll be like, "Oh, chill with me for a bit. I'll give you extra." Like,
I never did
That's always
any
a
of
trap. That's
it is, and it's like I would never go to his house because I just felt uncomfortable doing that because I kind of knew his intention from the start. So I would just meet him at like a 7-Eleven. And then, yeah, he'd like pass it to me. But I remember for a while, I kind of like would like supply my friends. And then I felt kind of bad about that. Because I was like, they shouldn't be doing this. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
No, there was a guy I met in rehab. And his name was. Whoops. His full name, but
I won't say his name, but his name was Chris.
yeah. And he was like, I would smoke heroin everywhere in the fucking universe.
Whoa.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'd just be in the grocery store, and then I'd get bored. I'd just pull out like my fucking heroin. I'd rip off a bit of tin and just fucking smoke it right in the aisles.
Damn.
And
What a
then because
douche.
like heroin smells like caramel, so
Oh,
when you
shit.
burn it, so he'd be like, nobody would know. And he'd just be like high as
I
fuck
I think
as
they knew,
heroin.
bro. They
Yeah.
fucking knew.
No. Because he was from Utah. He was from the Mormon capital. So he was walking around a bunch of Mormons who never knew better. And just smoking
Oh,
heroin,
damn.
fucking hanging
Yeah.
out.
Got like one eye half closed. You're like, yeah, it's a fucking you know.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Damn.
nothing's wrong with me. What about you, man?
Yeah. I remember one time I asked him, what's your biggest like regret, like what the biggest thing that ever happened to you? And he said two things. He's like, second one was he sold his dad's bike for meth. And he was 34, by the way, when he did this. He was 39 when I met him. But and the most regretful thing he said was he bailed on a scooter. I was like, what? Like a moped. He was riding a moped and he was on meth and he just bailed on it and scratched up his entire leg because he slid with the moped on top of him.
No, you don't
Jesus.
feel pain.
Yeah, and he fucked everything up and then he was just like, fuck.
That's
And
his
then
biggest regret in life is bailing out in a moped. That's not that bad.
Yeah, no, for real.
Fuck.
yeah, but no, he's done so much fucked up shit. Like I was listening to him and I was like, really? Like, and he's
Yeah,
like,
he's
yeah.
lying. He's lying.
No, dude.
No, he did a lot.
No, that
You
shit
did a lot of
fucking
fucked up
would be
shit,
my
that guy, man.
biggest regret too, to be honest.
Your
That
biggest
shit
regret?
scars. Like road rash, that's like the worst.
Road rash is bad, yeah. I used to race longboards, so God knows I know road
No,
rash.
dude, I used to ride an electric motorcycle, and there was a couple times that I was like not wearing what I was supposed to be wearing. And fucking
What were you
the
wearing? A
fuck out.
bikini?
Like no, but for example, like there was one time I skidded really bad. I was wearing a short sleeve shirt and like
Oh,
a
yeah.
pair of leggings, and it ripped right through everything. Just fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, speaking of losing
Really
tooth,
bad.
Slipping like a stone.
I fucking watched a buddy spit out dust. We were all longboarding down White Rock,
Spit
and you guys
dust.
know White Rock is like pretty.
Poser.
Yeah, it's steep.
It's all hills.
It's all hills, and we're going down First Street, and he like grips up, slides again, ices out, smacks his face right on the curb, like this part right on the edge,
Ow.
and just fucking looks up at us and goes, dust. That was his teeth.
Jesus.
That was his tooth. It was just gone, and it was just blood everywhere.
Straight
And then like
powder.
he was just like holding like cups of blood from his face, so like this. And then we caught the bus, and we're like, dude, you should go to the hospital. And he's like, man, I'm fine.
No, you know what the hospital would tell him?
What?
We're not a dentist. I'm a dentist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I actually
They don't do that.
don't know
Don't
what
do
happened.
dental stuff.
I mean,
Yeah,
they'll
they
do like
maybe
they'll do emergency surgery.
they'd
but-
like clean up the
Yeah.
bleeding, yeah, and like stitch him up if he needed it. But like,
Yeah, no,
that's about all they
we
can
got
do
down
for
to the
you.
beach, and he called 911, and we like fucked off. Yeah, we were like, all right, like figure it out.
I used to not street skate, but I used to like park
You broke bones?
a lot of them.
Which
Yeah.
bones?
Like I broke my foot once, my left foot. Like my wrists broke.
Wrist.
Wrists, yeah, because
just
when you
landing.
fall, you like catch yourself,
Yeah.
and then if you land wrong, you're like.
You gotta roll. You gotta roll.
Yeah, dude, but like there's certain things, like certain tricks that you just can't roll from, like the position of your feet, the position of everything. You gotta like just put your hands out and hope for the
Yeah.
best, like board slide or whatever. Like you fall from too high of a distance to like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just certain things. It's just not safe. So it's just like fuck. I broke a lot of bones and like my arm a couple times, both my arms,
Yeah.
and it's never the same again.
Yeah.
Like I fractured a rib once.
Shit.
And it was really bad because I went to the hospital and they're like, we can't do anything for that. Like,
Yeah.
You just gotta rest. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like,
Yeah, same thing happened to me. I fucked up my elbow. I was going down a really big hill in Kelowna, and I did a 180, on the sidewalk. It wasn't on the street. So as I did a 180 to like rev off some speed to slow down, my trucks, as soon as I finished the 180, they gripped on the edge of the curb, and then I just fell forward immediately, and I fell right on top of my elbow, and immediately my elbow, this part here, where it comes from the shoulder, was just popped out a little bit under. I was like, I'm fine. And I couldn't move my arm. I was just like this.
Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, and then, and then I went down to the like a Kelowna beach, like by the lake, and I was just hanging out there waiting for my girlfriend. And then she like showed up, the one that cheated on me, and she looked at me and she's like,
Oh shit.
"You're fucked up. Like, we got to take you to the hospital." I'm like, "Nah, I'm fine." So we stopped at Dairy Queen, and then we grabbed like a fucking thing, and then we like smoked some weed, and she's like, "You gotta go to the hospital. You're so
but you didn't
fucked
just
up."
pop it back in.
So
But you didn't
fucked
just
up.
pop it back in.
So
But you didn't
fucked
just
up.
pop it back in. Pop it back in.
No, it wasn't. There was no pop
Like
to
it
pop
wasn't
back in. It was
dislocated,
broken.
it was broken.
It was
Okay.
broken.
So I was gonna say there's been a couple times where I've like popped it kind of, and then like you just
Ugh.
like you get someone to just like
No.
like it hurts like a bitch, but it's like I'm not gonna wait 6 hours for the doctor to do the same thing.
No, yeah. All they did is give me
All
the
they do
fucking
is-
thing. They gave me the
Shit. Yeah. You're real
what's it called? The
scared.
satchel.
Like
Yeah,
they might give you a splint, but they don't do much for it.
No,
Other
they-
than
they-
pop it back in, pop it back in, pop it back in. They might give you like some gas to like help with the pain, but it's like I'm not gonna wait 6 hours for like some gas, dude. Like, that's
Some fucking
ridiculous.
gas, bro. I got gas
Like
in my
for
fucking
real,
car,
yeah,
bro.
just fucking light a joint and do it, dude.
Gas in
Like,
my
fuck, like.
fucking bro.
So it's like, yeah, but yeah, after I got hurt so many times, it just wasn't the same. I couldn't do the same things. Like I would try to do tricks and like landing hurt because of my
Yeah.
foot, and like I sprained my ankle once, which hurts a lot more than breaking something. Spraining really fucking hurts. It really sucks. Like my fucking ankle was the size of a fucking tennis ball. It was fucking.
Damn.
And I went to the hospital. I really thought I broke it. They're like, no, it's just a bad sprain. So I was like, fuck, I'm not skateboarding anymore. This is really dangerous.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Like,
I'm gonna grab one
fuck.
more.
And I used to do it like with no helmet, no padding, no nothing. Like,
Find that
because I
pad
would
log.
always like,
Yeah, it's right here.
I don't know. I thought that
I'm
the
just letting
kids
it,
in the skate parks with like the padding and shit and the helmets were pussies.
Drip back to
I
the
was like,
bottom.
fucking, like, why would you be wearing a helmet?
Oh yeah, not a
But
bad
it's-
idea. You
It's a
got
pretty
lighter?
good idea, dude.
Yeah, I only wore a helmet when I did like longboarding. When I was skateboarding, I would say fucking.
Dude, longboarding is like, kind of like it. You can't do tricks with them, but it's scarier in the way that like they go so fast. 'Cause
That was the point.
wheels.
Yeah.
Like they're like jelly kind of wheels.
Oh, I still have.
So it's so smooth on concrete. Whereas like the skateboards, like it was like kind of more plasticky wheels, like harder wheels. So it would go slower and it would like make a lot of noise.
Yeah. Right up and down.
Well, the whole point of how I started longboarding was because I hated walking. It just like I got so bored walking from place to place.
Prison, bro.
For real, yeah, that's how I felt. And then I was like, all the boys at our high school had like a longboarding community, so I was like, fuck it, whatever, I'll get a longboard. Because I asked them, I was like, should I get a penny board? They're like, bro, we're gonna kick your ass. Yeah. So I was like, all right.
Board, dude.
Yeah, so I got a longboard, and then I fell in love with it, like going like super fast, where like you could actually fucking really hurt yourself, but like you get
Just
like
turned you on.
yeah, dude, like your legs start shaking, like you get goosebumps on your lips,
Yeah,
your
you know
eyelids
it's
like start
like
shivering.
impossible to stop when you're going that fast.
Well, you learn, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You can put
like,
your fucking foot down. But
That's
then
actually
you
how I
stomp
broke
it.
No,
my
no.
foot.
No, you gotta. Yeah.
It's very
Maybe I just
painful.
wasn't going fast enough, but whenever I was going fast as fuck, I would just jump off and just start running. Like,
Yeah, that's actually a good tactic too. If you're going like slow enough to be able to safely do that. Otherwise, you might just wipe out. But safer than probably putting your foot on the ground.
I just
Yeah,
had this
no.
like big ass
Oh, when I was doing
skateboard.
that.
It was like a 10.5. It's like basically a longboard, but like a skateboard.
Yeah, 10.5s are big.
Yeah, those are huge. I had an
smoothest
8.
fucking cruiser ever, but it was hard to do tricks on. Like just to try ollieing it, this thing is like fucking. Like,
Yeah, dude.
It's a boat.
it's
Yeah.
big.
I had an 8 and it was too heavy for a while.
Oh.
I got kind of used to it, but then I got, I think, a 7.5 after a while. And it was a lot better doing, like, shove-its and stuff, because, like...
Yeah, they're tiny,
It's
yeah.
kind of, like, just more fun. But
Yeah.
then I was like, I'm done with this, man. I'm done with breaking my fucking bones. It's too much.
Well, you proved that you weren't a poser at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question for Mike.
What's that?
When are you gonna get a tattoo?
Yeah, dude, I'm wondering the same.
I don't know. I thought you were
I
gonna
need
do my
skin.
first
He's
one.
got
He's
tats.
sentimental.
He's got tats. We both got tats.
Yeah, you were next on the question,
Uh,
but you're gonna tat him?
Yeah,
You
'cause
can
he's
stick
trying
and
to be an
poke, or
artist.
do you have
She's got
a
really-
gun?
Well, I'm trying to get a machine, and
Okay.
I have a couple designs that I really want to do.
Please get started.
Yeah, right?
Please get
Yeah.
started. Yo, okay,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
I got my buddy started, and he's actually paying rent off of tattooing now.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm trying to do.
Like,
I'm trying to get there.
During COVID, we would hang out, me and this buddy, and I would see his art, and it's, you know, when you see, like, actual drawings where you're like, okay, you're not a human, you're kind of like a fucking alien, the way you draw is
like,
insane.
Literally.
So I was like, you know, he was saying, like, oh, there's not much to do, and we were graffitiing around and, like, fucking around, and he's like, there's nothing I can do with how good I am at drawing. And I was like, you can tattoo, though.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
could draw, you could tattoo.
Yeah, so then I just showed him, like, people's, like, they don't have studios.
Really?
These people here just
Yeah.
do it off of their
Like
basement.
draw it and
Just-
trace it over with the gun, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go on Instagram and just do your bookings off Instagram. You can make like $150 every 2 days from people doing it.
Seems like our homie Ryan James does already.
Ryan James kind of does it. And you remember,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Ryan James was like, oh, I know that guy when we were hanging out.
Yeah,
Whatever.
remember that.
That's the guy that I'm talking about. So, like, he's doing it and he's doing it now. So definitely go for it.
No, dude. And
But he's
I
a
have-
stick and poke guy.
I low
likes
key,
stick and poke.
I need to fix up my apartment. I have so much of my mom's fucking junk in there. But I low key want to turn, like, my living room into, like, a studio. Because it's actually a really big living room. It's really
Oh, yeah,
nice.
that'd be
Like,
cool.
it's a huge living room. And
Yeah.
I don't
Get
need
like
all
a
that
chair
space.
and like a light.
Yeah.
You have lights, probably.
Like, I'd honestly,
You-
like, get my fucking
Yeah.
couch out of there. I don't need my couch. I would rather have, like, a whole thing. I don't use my couch. I just go in my room.
Definitely. And you already got the look. You got fucking hand tattoos, for fuck's sakes.
Dude, these were actually my first ones. which
You
is,
got
like,
hand tattoos to start?
I stick and poked hand tattoos.
On
to
yourself?
start,
Those
yeah.
are you did those?
Yeah.
Let's
but when I was like 16, these ones are really faded because I didn't go deep enough. It really hurts on the fingers. I was like
So they
kind of
say.
pussying out. And when it healed, it just kind of flaked off. Like if you don't go deep enough here.
So you thought about it before.
But like, and like on my palm, like my palm faded because it's like a very touched area. Like places like your palms,
Yeah.
bottom of your feet, like shit like that. It just fades really fast.
Yep.
But I do want to get palm tattoos. Like actual, just like
Yeah, those have to go actual deep though, right?
It really hurts. Usually they have to go too deep to the point where like the ink bleeds a little bit.
Yeah, because this cells replace itself immediately.
Like so
Sick, right?
fast.
Yeah.
So if you don't go like under the under layer of skin and like actually get in there, like it's just gonna fucking come out in like 2 months. So, and that's a lot of pain to go through for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what you should get tattooed on?
What's that?
You should get Alexa right on your chest, right here.
With the little fucking robot thing. On there.
She's laughing. Yeah, it's not
No,
a joke.
it's just funny because I have another male name on my chest, but it's because of a fucking movie.
Yeah.
But it's like if he
What's
got
the
that, it's
Burt
Chucky.
Reynolds?
You have Chucky on your
like,
chest.
You know like
the
the
scary
Chucky's
movie?
Bride. You
You
know
fuck with
Chucky's
Chucky?
Bride, the
No.
bride
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Chucky, how she has
The
that
Child's
tattoo
Play.
on her
Yeah,
boob.
dude, for real.
No, I didn't know she.
Yeah,
had
they've always
I've
said
never
you.
seen the movie.
I always
I'll
fuck
show
with Chucky,
you.
right?
I
And
got
then,
her tattoo because
I found out that
was
they made a
and
Chucky
still
show
am obsessed with
recently.
it.
Really?
Dude, that shit was bomb as fuck. They did a Chucky TV show. Man,
No way.
check
Yo,
that
we gotta
out.
watch it.
I think it's on my Instagram, y'all. Like what? Have you guys not seen it?
Yo, your Instagram, like, what's it called? Your Instagram handle?
It's Dude Fluid. Yeah, that was like kind of an Xbox name I came up with a couple years back, maybe like 3 years ago.
It's actually one of the funniest fucking handles.
Yeah, it used to be Mr. Smoke a Lotta Pot from that One Odd Future song. You know, like that oldie song or whatever.
Oldie?
Yeah, how he like
Goldie?
starts his verse
Old
with like,
sweat
I'm
shit.
Mr. Smoke a Lotta Pot, whatever.
Oh.
I used to have that as my handle, but then I was like, that's kind of like I don't really smoke weed that much anymore. So I'm like, so I was like, I'm gonna change it to something silly. Yeah, I used to really like Tyler. Like I was obsessed.
Isn't it funny that
Old
OF?
Tyler, not
Old Tyler, like
bullshit.
Goblin Tyler.
I like
But,
New Tyler. New
Oh,
Tyler's
yeah,
cool.
that's 'cause you're
And like
clear.
Bastard is
Fuck
like,
up. You fucking.
I think Bastard is like one of the best written songs ever.
Bastard.
I like
By Tyler. It's such a good song. It's so fucking deep and fucked. Like it's great.
Deep and fucked.
Yeah, like that's like his whole fucking dig back then. Like the whole goblin persona with like the therapist and
Yeah,
shit. Like it
Yonkers
was
was
really
cool.
sick. But no, I have this fucking thing, like the
Oh, from the
from
fucking her.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
I
let's
was
see.
so obsessed with her.
The
Like
first one?
Yeah. The little
All right,
Chucky
not
tattoo.
bad. Not bad.
I was like, it's so cute, and I actually get so many compliments on it because people know the movie and they're like, I fucking love that shit. They're like, fucking, I want to get one now, and I'm like, dude, do it. Like, I don't own it. Like, fucking do it. Like,
That's
fucking
actually a
full
cool
send,
tattoo.
You know?
That's actually a cool tattoo.
I have a lot of horror movie tattoos, like on my legs and stuff.
What other movies?
Like I have a Terrifier tattoo. I have like Freddy Krueger's hand.
Whoa.
I have a Jason tattoo.
Claw. Yo, Friday the
You have a
13th
jigsaw,
coming
too.
up.
I
Is
have
it?
a Jigsaw.
Did you guys
Yeah,
not
for
see my
real.
story?
His
No,
name isn't
your story's just
Jigsaw,
9/11.
No, the other one.
No.
That's not his name. His name is Billy.
see it?
Billy the
No,
Puppet.
sometimes my
Yeah,
algorithm
dude.
doesn't send you. I don't know.
Oh.
Hate to break it to you.
Because there's
Watch
that
Saw.
random like stranger attack, right? Where that dude just like went around town like chopping those people up and shit.
Did you hear about this?
And I was like,
Yeah,
what
that's
the
right.
fuck is going
Yeah, he
on,
told me
right?
about this.
What?
Like
In
the other
East
day,
Van.
like last week in downtown, like Queen Elizabeth Theater.
Oh, I saw that on your story.
Yeah, like this guy was going around like chopping motherfuckers up. Like he went after some randos, and then anyways he got caught and caught up and whatever.
Damn.
So I'm reading all this. I'm like, holy fuck, dude, and something like clicked off right there. I was like, okay, there's something stranger going on here. A dude is going around downtown Vancouver with a machete killing people. Something must be up. So right away I open my calendar app. And I'm like, okay, next week is Friday the 13th, nigga.
Oh, do you think he's gonna strike again?
Oh, I think it's the spirit is already there, you know. It's like Friday the 13th. Like that's why I told people like, watch out, man. The city's wild.
Damn.
Oh,
City
yeah.
is wild, then, yeah. Machete boys.
Gotta watch out these days. Vancouver's lost its mind, you know.
Yeah, dude. It's fucked that our government is actually just letting it happen, though.
Yeah, for real.
That's the whole
But,
pot of worms, really.
like in itself, yeah, dude.
What are you
Canada,
gonna
how
vote?
fucked up it is. Pff,
What are you gonna
next
vote?
fucking podcast.
You gonna vote?
I'm not gonna vote.
You're not gonna
I
vote?
don't think so.
Okay. And it's not like it matters.
Yeah, just 'cause I like.
Not like it fucking matters.
Yeah, my one vote is gonna matter. Like, no,
No,
honestly,
it's
like,
not
I
in our
just,
system.
I just don't really agree with anything right now in Canada.
That's what she said.
I
No,
think
but-
it's really stupid. I think our country has turned into. Our country is really stupid because the economy can't survive without immigrants, but then immigrants are taking a lot of things from us. So it's kind of fucking everybody over. You know what I mean? Like, we get rid of
Yeah.
them, we're fucked over with our economy. we don't get rid of them, we don't really have as many jobs.
And to be
So
more
it's
specific, we're not talking about all immigrants because we're all Harper immigrants, right?
No, we're
Harper?
talking about a certain kind.
You're Harper, right?
No, this new
I
era.
think I voted.
When your parents, because you're born here, right? Or no, you came.
I was born here.
You're born here. So when you were you born?
What year?
Yeah,
2001.
that's Harper.
Mm-hmm.
2001.
Same. Yeah.
Harper. I came in Harper. So yeah, we're all Harper immigrants. These Trudeau immigrants are fucked. These Trudeau immigrants are fucking shit up, man.
Yeah, dude,
I don't know. Harper had it figured out.
Dude, Trudeau fucked our whole country up. I don't know what the fuck he's
Immigrants
doing.
like my daddy used to come
He's
here,
fucking retarded.
and they knew nothing. Like, and they grinded their way up from like immigrants in those days. When you came to Canada, you really had to like, be doing something, grind your way up to society. And a lot of these people that from that era, like from my dad and very successful people own homes and stuff. But they had to fight for it, right? Because there was less mercy. Now they just babysit the immigrants. You know what I mean? They fucking they just fucking pile them all in here. If you check the actual charts, like the stats, at a fucking alarming rate, like fucking 10 times higher than the Harper days. Like
Yeah.
like in the span of time that they've done it recently with the amount of people. Like you can see the chart. It's like fucking straight up. Like
Crazy.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, and it's all that student shit. They're all coming in
The
here.
student mills, right?
Yeah, it's all those universities fucking soaking in all their international fucking money, bro. It's all fucking coming in like fucking twice as much, like 50 grand per fucking semester. Fucking no way, buddy. Let's do it. Fucking India fucking money just dropping in. 50 grand, no problem. China money fucking from
China
Beijing just dropping in at UBC. 50 grand, that's a fucking solder school. Dude. And they're all getting rejected. Now they're going back and they're pissed. It's like you fucking cheated the system. No shit, you're going back.
Yeah.
You fucked it up.
Yeah, you sound just like my mom sometimes.
Have you guys heard about that thing where
I got hyped for a second.
don't think I'm racist or anything, but have you heard about that thing where fucking Indian people have been shitting on our beaches?
No.
The government, instead of putting a stop to it, is creating like little housing like tarps for them to do it privately
I didn't know about
on
that.
our beaches.
That's crazy.
Like, you could Google it. It's actually really fucked up. I read it, and I was like, that's fucked up, how accepting we are of this disgusting behavior from immigrants. Like, this is supposed to be a fucking first world country, dude. Like, we're not supposed to have shit on our beaches. There's kids playing on that beach. Like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
People are gonna get fucking sick. Like,
But Surrey itself, I'd say it's got its own little rhythm. Like, I feel...
It does. It's a grimy rhythm.
It's a grimy rhythm. It's a grimy rhythm.
Yeah.
It's a grimy rhythm,
dude,
but...
Surrey is literally Little India, to be honest.
It's a what?
Little India.
Little India? Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's better
been
than
like
Little
that.
India.
It's been
I'd say
like
it's
that
better.
forever. It's like,
For,
you know what
like,
they
at least
what they
10
call
years.
King George now, the Hindi 500.
That's a joke.
But yeah, no, it's actually like, it's crazy how many people we accepted and are just letting take over, to be honest, because we're not putting any rules in place.
And I was listening to the debate. The United States is just as fucked.
Really?
They're getting over 21 million a day.
Well, okay, yeah, that's a different
Imagine
problem,
the entire state or city of New York every day.
No, that's a different problem. That's
That
because
was something they said on the debate.
They're not controlling the border. Like they're purposely for their own like agendas. They're being incompetent with the border or fucking around there. Like if the country of America really put their mind towards building a wall or securing the border, by God it'll happen. America is just like that. They'll fucking make it happen if they want to.
Man.
But it's just this political agenda of like, okay, using it like you're using the immigrants against the other side and all that. That's their problem.
Yeah, and that's like the whole thing about this too.
Oh yeah.
You know what it is? He came here on a student visa. He studied at Douglas. He dropped out within 1 month, and kept living here.
Damn.
But this fucker wasn't supposed to be here. He was the scummiest, worst person on earth. He knocked out my tooth. For fuck's sakes.
Yeah, man. Wasn't he stealing your job?
He was stealing at our job. That was how the whole fucking argument began. Was him being a thief and me being like, dude, you're actually gonna fuck me over because I'm your boss and I know that you're stealing. So like, I have to do something about this.
I know you're stealing.
Yeah.
So Like, you know, like...
Folks at home, he just did a dab. That's why I'm laughing so hard.
I can tell just from the audio that he did the dab.
But, like, that's the whole point of, like, the whole Trudeau thing. Like, I'm a living proof it doesn't work. This scumbag wasn't supposed to be here. Yeah. I'm a real Canadian citizen. I came here as you're supposed to be. This fucker was playing face, went back to Mexico, but took my tooth with him.
Yeah, this has been 5 minutes of fucking Alex Jones.
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, I got a little heated, but this is life. This is the truth. Mm-hmm. You know, this would have never happened in any other administration. These policies, the fact that he got here, were only reformed through the Trudeau administration. It was the only reason he was able to enter and step into our soil and be in the same 100-meter distance from me was because of Trudeau's policies. Yeah. And that then led to me losing my tooth. I'm living proof that it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so fucking ripped now. I had the latest day today. I was just talking to random people all day. It's like.
You selling the stuff or? Yeah.
Yeah, I was raising some awareness today about you guys heard of like PTSD?
Yeah.
There's been like some new solutions and like fundraisers for like PTSD. Mm-hmm. And the one we're doing right now is like these service dogs. You know, they like train these dogs.
Oh damn.
You know, the things they can do for like someone who has PTSD. It's like so wild, right? Like this dog is almost like some kind of like fucking counselor or like it's a therapist in a way. Like it can sense when the guy's like about to have like a fucking freak out or some shit. Like these people, like, keep in mind like that have been in like war or whatever. If they're in like the grocery store and they're just pushing their cart, if somebody like comes up, it's like walking behind them, that's like gonna trigger them, right, or like some shit.
Yeah.
Because they're already like whatever they dealt with, you know, yada yada. But these dogs are able to like, I don't know if they can like smell the adrenaline or like even before it can happen, and they know to like, you know, they can call 911. That's a fact I heard today.
Oh really?
Really, the dogs can call 911.
The dog will call 911 though, and bark in the phone, bro.
That's crazy.
That's actually crazy.
So
and then the person obviously knows, right? When they're the 911 operator.
Or the dogs that can't access the phone.
What's that, Lassie? Billy's caught in a well?
Yo, this shit's actually happening, bro. It's so great, man.
It is good. It is good.
I love this shit.
Because as time has gone on, things are actually starting to go in my favor. And people are starting to realize. Even yesterday, his set, he was talking shit about you. He was talking shit about Johnny Paul.
Really?
Woo! Let the truth come out, baby. Yeah. And let the funny ones prevail.
I was ready for it, you know what I had cooking for him? I was like,
I'm getting a little lit.
I was like, that guy seems like the kind of motherfucker that if he was your best friend and you're terminally ill, and you told him to look after your wife and kids, he would try to fuck your wife and get rejected.
For real. No, but yeah. And that poker night, I could kind of tell the bluffs or no bluffs. The only guy I couldn't read was Alex.
Damn. Alex Ross?
Alex Carr.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good game, though. I had him there, and then
dude,
the guy,
he was weird. Really? He's a real comedian. I mean, he I don't think he'll make it. Dare I say, he could if he wants to. Mm-hmm. But he's a real comedian. He might be a local legend. When he turns 40 and he's still in Vancouver, I guarantee he'll still do comedy. Yeah. He's a real legend.
Well, elaborate. How do you what defines real comedian versus, you know, just like one of the guys? I don't know. That just intrigues me.
They got an aura to them. They got too much depth than a normal person. They can't be in normal society. There's some truth that they uncovered about life that just makes them so deep and so fucked that they can't be with regular people anymore. They're a comedian.
Okay.
Yeah, they see it. You know, like...
You're a comedian, Harry.
Harry, you're a comedian. I'm a what?
So is there a difference? Like, what? So what makes you a comedian? Like,
me? Myself?
What you're saying? Oh, he's a comedian.
Well, also, like, comedians, they're like, okay, so...
That makes you a wizard, right?
You know what? Yeah. In a family, let's say, if you have that one sibling that, like, is like, oh, fuck, don't tell him, because he's going to have something to say. That's the comedian. If you have, like, a tribe or a group of friends that's like, oh, my God, let's tell Quentin about this shit, because he's got something to say. Mm-hmm. And you know whatever he's going to say is going to be good. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the comedian.
So there's like little brother dynamic here, big brother, it's little sister dynamic here.
It could be anybody.
I'm an only child comedian.
You're the only child?
Yeah.
You're the younger?
No,
You're the oldest.
I'm the older. Yeah.
I'm the middle. Oh, you're the only middle older? Alexa, what are you?
Oh, she's the youngest. Actually.
You're the youngest? When are you going to go on stage?
Oh.
Mormonism, I thought it was called floating. All right.
Soaking.
Soaking.
Yeah, dude.
You're not going to go on stage ever? Barrel? No stakes at barrel.
I'm really scared. Ralston said the same thing. It's like, fucking, I'm putting you on the list. I'm like, no, you're not. Like, stop, dude.
Because
you do really well.
You have nothing to say to the world?
Not really, to be honest.
What are you talking
So
about?
what, are you an introvert?
What the fuck are you
Introvert
talking about?
challenge.
That's right.
I don't
Harsh
know what to
introvert,
say.
that's what you are.
Well, no, but like I could talk to people, but like talking to a room of people,
That's the difference, right?
yeah, I don't know.
You don't think you got a
Could,
message?
like,
Okay. This is the
I had
part
that
where I have
same
to
barrier. I had that same barrier. Like I was like single mom raised only child. Like I'm talking by myself. You know what I mean?
Damn,
But, like,
dude.
so
you and
that-
your mom must be tight.
So it's like, well, you know, let's not go there. There's that dynamic is also like, you know, different. But,
That's fair.
Yeah. So, but first times going up in front of, because you know I was always told by my homies like when we were bullshitting like I'm funny, so they were like okay. My one homie like he pretty much forced me to go some nights when I was like fuck like got me up on stage, hyped me up, and I appreciate him for that. But yeah, my heart was like fucking pounding. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting dizzy because my blood pressure's like fucking.
Yeah, like
shit.
how do you
What the
not
fuck
just
do
like
it-
freeze?
Dude, my first time I went up,
And
I
you
was
will,
like this.
and you do freeze, but that's just like part of the game. I get
freaking out.
Yeah.
If you're gonna freeze, like some people just have it from their first set, but that's not like you have to work for it. So you don't just have it from your first set.
I
And
murdered
it's like-
my first
I
set.
just genuinely
and then
think
I
I'd rather
bombed.
like slam my tongue in a car door, to be honest.
Well, I mean, think
That's
about
really
it from
scary.
skater
Like,
terms. Like you gotta
I
fall
don't
off
like
once.
being scared, dude.
Oh, but you've been
It's
to the skate
scary.
park. That's the same thing. You know when
Yeah.
everybody's
It is-
there?
no,
Everybody's
okay,
like
yeah,
standing
I know,
around.
and you feel like everyone's fucking judging you.
Yeah.
You're like, everybody's watching me do this. I
Yeah.
better fucking
same
like
Yeah,
thing,
and then
yeah.
somebody
Like-
goes and tries the same trick you did, and they
it
do it
nails
better. Yeah,
It nails it.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. Or like, have you played horse?
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, horse, dude. It's so fucking
you gotta
annoying.
Rochambeau
Well, it's
and
called
fucking
skate at
skate,
the skate
yeah.
park.
Yeah.
But it's horse. It's
Yeah.
I
just
thought the
horse
horse
with
dude's
tricks.
name was Bojack. You said horse dude.
Okay, if you don't get it, you don't get it, dude. Just,
No, yeah, Rochambeau.
But no, that
toe
shit was,
drag
like,
gets a
scary.
retry, but a full foot
But
slam
no, I
is-
feel like I was younger, and I feel like I don't know. Like now that I'm I'm in my 20s, and I'm like I don't want to fucking like embarrass myself anymore. Like back then, I didn't give a shit if I was embarrassed. Like I would honestly like fuck what other people think. But now I really care what people think for some reason. Like what's wrong with me?
I'll
But
tell
it's
you
just,
this.
I don't like that.
I'll tell you
Like,
this. Fuck what people think. Keep going. Fuck what
I
people
guess.
think. Just let that ride.
Not I guess. It's,
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. Keep that train
Yes.
going. Fuck what people think.
But it's just like I used to give way less fucks.
Keep giving less fucks. And I'll tell you this too. It'd be super chill to have the duo. Like there's a duo that's super fucking funny. I'll tell you. The other guy, he's got a lot of work to do. But she's
Yeah, Jessica
Yeah.
and Justin.
they're
I feel like they've been weird ever since he flashed himself, though.
Yeah.
that was like a week
no, they've been
ago.
weird before
Yeah.
that. Man.
Yeah, they
Well,
were
yeah,
weird.
no, but he didn't come to Barrel, and I saw her the whole time.
No, that's
during
not
other
because of that.
people's
He was
sets.
asleep.
I was behind her, okay, at the bar
Yeah,
thing,
wasn't there.
and she was like sending paragraphs to somebody, and that's I couldn't read it because I didn't have my glasses.
No, those
And
two.
I thought she was working on her set at first when I saw her typing,
Yeah.
but I saw like a different colored bubble, so I was like,
she's a
"That's
pro's
texting."
pro,
Like
like-
she's
No,
texting.
yeah, she
She's
can
a killer.
actually make it. If she
Dude,
gets,
she-
she can actually make it.
She's
Yeah.
really good.
She's real. She's real deal. Same with Alex Carr.
Dude, I remember one time. I don't know if you just didn't see her. I don't know if you just didn't see her do comedy before, but I remember
I
on
have.
Barrel,
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, like this chick's really funny," and then at the end, you were like, "She is really funny."
No, because
Like,
I
That
saw her
TV
in
delivery
Chillax.
was, like,
she's
fucking-
so
Yeah, for
fucking
real.
good. Like,
I'll tell you this.
and I like her
Shit.
little like. At the end of her sentences, like that's so funny to me. And she only does it sometimes. And I like watching for them. I'm like,
Yeah.
You didn't do it. Like,
No,
yeah.
she's a real creature. But the thing is,
Really
I've actually been hanging out with both of them a lot.
micro penis.
They're both hyper intellectuals. You can have a sip. But they're both hyper intellectuals. Like
Zero tolerance.
the more I've actually had a couple hangout with just the three of us alone.
Damn.
And like they're both.
She's way funnier than him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the big argument.
He's funny.
He's funny.
He's funny.
Not on stage, but he's funny.
Okay.
Not on
so
stage.
maybe he gets stage fright or just
No,
draws a
he's
blank.
so
He doesn't get
stupid.
Yeah, like he's probably just like good at talking to people.
No, he's not good at talking to people.
Oh,
either.
yeah.
Oh, so he's just a double.
He's fucked.
Fucking
He's
fuckhead.
so fucked, but he's funny, and they love each other, but they're hyper intellectuals. When you actually start talking to him, you see that he is. Oh, wait, he is actually like a
He
person
knows
that, but he knows so much.
Yeah,
But
like,
why do I
everybody-
feel like
He's
she low-key
snapped.
wears the pants?
But he says some shit that's so stimulating. So the thing, I think that he could like get her going because he's actually a hyper intellectual. Like for real, he can keep up with
that's
the
what I
meat,
mean.
and that's hard for a lot of people.
All of these
And,
fucking
like-
people in the comedy,
Is
they're
that what you're
they're
saying?
judging
Can
him.
you keep up with me?
I'm a genius.
Can you keep up with me?
You sound a lot like a certain kid from a certain show I really like.
Jimmy Neutron.
No,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
young Sheldon. He's the
Yeah.
most
Oh,
annoying
what the-
fucking kid in the world.
No,
but
it's
it's because
lonely
he's so
existence.
smart. And he's always being like, actually, like, shut the fuck up. Like,
It's a
nobody-
lonely existence. It's a lonely existence being a higher IQ. But
It's cool being
It's,
smart and shit. But honestly, my brain don't work like that.
No, but no. I wasn't
Stupid
dissing
as
you. I
hell,
wasn't
but
dissing you.
I love art.
No,
so it's like,
no. Okay,
What
enough
else-
of talking about us. Let's
what
talk about
else about
ideas, not
fucking,
people. Okay.
This guy, is that just like anybody else in the scene that gets judged for being like crazy or fucking, and then people like look down on them and then don't chill with them or whatever. I'm just kind of like fuck it. I like making friends with a crazy motherfucker because maybe I'll hear something like, and they might be into some shit and then he's got like this fucking wealth of knowledge that you can tell he just sits on Wikipedia all day or some shit. He's fucking dropping like references from like Terminator 2 or something.
Yeah.
Fucking screenwriters
Do you mean like socially smart or like book smart?
Book smart.
and books.
Okay,
Yeah, like
that's good.
Not so. No, he's
'Cause I was
socially
gonna say,
retarded.
Like, 'cause I was gonna say like
He's
honestly,
socially
I don't know.
retarded.
Yeah, because I feel like being book smart is definitely a huge flex. It's
Yeah,
like
he told me
it's
like
a certain type of wire.
we were like going back and forth on fallacies. That's how fucking autistic we got. Like we were like, "Oh, do you know this fallacy?" He's like, "Yeah, I know that fallacy." And he's like, "Do you know this fallacy?" And I was like, "I don't know that fallacy."
paradoxes. Yeah.
Yeah, like he told me one. It was so crazy. It was called the Bailey and Castle fallacy, which is the one where people back up to their safe spot. Because back in the medieval ages, they would dig ditches in the ground and they would hide in there and fight. But once the battle got really bad, they went back to the rook, the castle, where they were safe. So that's a fallacy, right? What? When you're making an argument and then you see that you're losing, you just retreat back. Mm-hmm. That's a fallacy. When you're like, oh, wait, hold up, blah, 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 blah. That's, so, stuff like that. That's a really intelligent thing to just whip out of his ass in perfect explanation and plain sight. Granted, he is retarded, but he can pull some shit out of his ass that's great sometimes.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Had some good poem.
Actually, speaking of fixation, on the other side of it, not just but Jessica is autistic, and she said her fixation was like public speaking and like socializing and shit. And I think
That's
like,
really cool.
For you to be so like into like being funny
I won't
and
use your
shit,
bus
like
pass
it
this
really
time.
shows that she put in the work.
You
You
can
know.
use my bus.
I just feel kind of bad.
No, but that's true. She is a nerd for that stuff. I guess that's my autism too. I am a nerd for that stuff. As you guys know, the comedy, like how I make music and stuff, and with it, like
Those autistic song sets.
Yeah, you guys think I'm autistic about that. Don't fucking lie to me. I see you guys when I show you some of it. You guys look at me like I'm a retard. Like I get it. I see it. All
I
right.
played that fucking like rhythmic like Bill Hicks dubstep, and then I was like tripping too, and I was like, wow. I was thinking to myself, this is exactly how this guy thinks.
Yeah, you said that to me. I remember that was a huge moment in our like friendship. He's like Noah's sitting like this, like in that chair, this exact
literally.
chair. He's sitting there, and I'm playing him some shit that I remixed, and then he's like this, and he's like, and he looks at me, he's like, "Bro, this is how you think, right?" And I was like, "Cause he got me." I was like, "Yeah." It is how I think. Yeah, and then the bro got closer.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
bro ship.
Drum and bass. It was like fucking Drum and Bill Hicks.
Yeah, dude, it was sick. Yeah, even Bill Hicks, Bob say I got Mercy Lopez on it.
Oh,
What did you? Okay, for real, honest opinion.
It was funny. It was funny
good.
more than anything. Like,
'Cause you were there for
I
it,
like
right?
the song, but I grew up in the Edmonds area. I was listening to that song like fucking too many times when it came out. Like it's, yeah. Let's just say
Edmonds.
my
Shit.
school was very multicultural in that way, and it was all low income housing.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm gonna say.
That's
You
what I was
know?
gonna say about Justin.
So it was just like a lot of rap around me and shit. So like when that fucking song came out, like kids were having like challenges, like fucking know the most lyrics challenge Murphy style. Like fucking shut up, dude. You're so annoying with this shit. Like turn that fucking shit off. So I got really tired of that song, but it went really well with the set.
Yeah,
It was good.
I thought
Well,
I
that's
liked
the
it.
beauty of the editing, though. You like hit some good spots where it's like, you know, like there was times where you even like cut me off mid joke to add in the beat, and then to come back into the beat was the punchline, and then it's like it would just like it hit like
It hit a
good
few times
rhythm,
there, and
yeah.
I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, you liked it too, right? Yeah.
There's some moments when it just like fucking perfectly aligned with some bullshit that you're just saying on a
Yeah.
Tuesday night, and it was
Yeah,
fucking great.
sober, harder than okay.
Dude, fucking so good, dude. That was crazy. Yeah, even like the part where you're talking about Yashwe is the part where the beat's a little bit more higher RPM. So you're like
Yeah.
talking about loving shooting pool as like bodies flow, and it's just like super pa 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 pa, and then right when you go, what? I am God is when it like slows down. It's right when you say what.
Yeah.
And that I
Make it
didn't
sound like
touch
Norm Macdonald.
1 second, dude. I didn't touch one thing on
This
that.
is so
Really?
That was exactly your rhythm. And remember when I told you when we were hanging out at your buddy's place? I was like,
yeah,
oh, this is your
Trent
song.
Tales.
Yeah, because Mercy was playing and he was talking over top of it, and in my mind just clicked. I was like,
What?
oh, fuck, this is his rhythm. This is it. So I told him, at that day, I was like, one day I'm going to record you, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to match it. I'm not going to tell you when I'm doing it, I'm just going to post it. And then I did it.
And it came sooner than later. Goddamn, I was so happy with it when I heard it.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, this is crazy.
That rhythm, that was you. And then like every time you think like, oh fuck, I don't know if I can do comedy and I can actually do it, fucking listen to that, man. And fucking slap yourself in the face because you can do it. All right?
Yeah.
You're a living goat, and if you fucking ever try to say anything against that, I'll fucking kill you.
I don't know about GOAT of all time, though. What do you mean?
Keep going. Keep going. You know a great quote? Today is difficult. Tomorrow is even more difficult. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful. And most people die tomorrow morning.
Damn.
What?
Dude, yeah,
That's some
whatever
Master
you like
Uruguay
to
shit,
last.
man.
Yeah. Keep going. Just hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold on. Doesn't matter if it's tattooing, comedy.
Hold on, man. I've been feeling hype as fuck lately.
Let's
All
fucking go,
all my
dude.
sets are fucking killing it.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
destroying it.
Yeah.
Every fucking day.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna be in fucking Las Vegas where at one point Richard Pryor was just trying to get his career off the ground, and his first big residency was fucking $3,000 a month.
That's
not
decent,
bad.
though.
Not bad in the
fucking- or
70s.
so-
Or
yeah, it was
even
like
60s
it
maybe,
was
like
like
early
in the
on.
in the early 60s.
Packed room though,
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made his name in Vegas.
Mhm.
Like,
That's crazy.
yeah,
man.
that's where he popped off, and he started meeting crazy. I think that's where he started. No, that's where he met Red Fox, because
No
remember,
way.
remember that vinyl that Brad Lee gave me yesterday.
Yes.
I have it in my. I brought it.
Oh,
The
Yo.
craps one. It's like
Yeah.
It's called craps, and then they're sitting there on the craps table with him and Red Fox, and then that's when he said like when he first got introduced to fucking cocaine at a high level. It was Red Fox.
Dude, that's a joke.
And that's
You
where it
actually
started,
gotta
'cause
listen
he
after
burned his
that,
throat.
like- Really? Burned his throat?
Yeah, freebasing.
Oh, no, dude, he set himself on fire freebasing.
No,
Yeah.
same shit. Yeah, same shit.
All of them was
That's all
burned,
fucked
dude.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Hopefully my character arc doesn't take me there, but
Nah.
Nah,
You
nah,
seem a
nah.
little too smart for that. You didn't grow up like the way he did. Like, he grew up like in the center of it. Like, you know? You're
But-
too smart for that.
But I mean,
yeah,
look.
but if you're inhabiting the Richard Pryor character arc, You're still gonna do a fuck ton of cocaine, dog.
Look,
Fair.
he's a legend, right?
I already have it. What the... Yeah.
He's a legend in
So-
comedy, and that comes from suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter where your story takes you, embrace whatever suffering comes your way and make it whatever comedy you can make out of it. That's what he was doing with it, right? That's what the cards he was dealt. All right? You can always choose. Like, I was talking to Ryan James. We saw, what was his name? Manic the Brawn, or AKA Manic the Prussian.
Dude, how's he doing? I haven't seen him in a
I don't know.
minute.
I think he died. But,
Really?
yeah, I don't know.
No.
He's still alive?
Somebody confirmed that.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, we were on mushrooms. Ryan confirmed he was still alive. But
Oh no, he posts on like Instagram or
Did he?
something. He's got it. Yeah, he's got to be alive.
so that day he overdosed. I was talking to Ryan, and I was like, you know, like, fuck, like he could be one of the greats ever, or he could be doing this still 15 years from now.
Yeah, funkies and shit.
Yeah.
Just hanging
And then,
out.
like, Ryan was like, well, it doesn't matter and everything. But I'm like, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It really doesn't. But you have the choice. You have the choice. Being a comedian, I'm sorry, suffering is just going to happen upon you. Because that's why you chose us in the first place. You fucking get it. You get it. You understand it. You got to laugh to fucking get through life.
Yeah.
But you can always make the choice. You can always make the choice. You're not going to get less funny if your life gets better. You're going to get less funny if you get less funny. Artistic.
Well, so then
You know?
you would get funny because your life's better because you got comfortable.
You got comfortable. Mark Normand is still funny. And his life is fucking great. He's married. He's trying for a kid. He's fucking and got so many specials.
Yeah, so Mark
over
Normand-
12 fucking Conan and Letterman appearances altogether.
Mark
Like,
Norman's a legend, but you know whose stand-up sucks apparently? Fucking Joe Rogan's stand-up's trash. Because I was hearing
That's
about.
what I heard about his new special. And
All I was
shit,
hearing
yeah.
is my homie sent me an Instagram, a whole video. It was a whole video that he screen recorded on his phone of. It was the Instagram post of Joe Rogan's fucking
Special?
Netflix special. Right?
yeah.
His post, and then just scrolls down for like 45 seconds down his comments, and it's like, when's Joe Rogan actually gonna release some like fucking
Okay.
like Joe Rogan's a hack, like he should just stick to the podcast.
His old shit.
Why is he
was
doing
gold.
his stand up now is washed up. It's like trash.
His old shit was
It's
gold.
like he's too big now. He's like
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
I kid you not. This is before, like, Joe Rogan was actually a big deal in podcasting. I was in a rehab, and I was working in the meat shop. And we would play, not me, the guys working in the meat shop, we would play Joe Rogan, Monkeys in Space, and laugh our dicks off, bro. Because he wasn't a cult leader at the time. He was just some like fringe comic doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Interviewing
He
weirdos.
was on like those cable shows too.
Yeah.
And shit. Like,
So like it
yeah,
was
like Fear
so
Factor.
great. It was like the one with him wearing the fucking goggles and I forget. I think that's Monkeys in Space. That's special. We just listen to that all the time. But then I saw him live in Utah when I visited my brother. And the funniest joke I remember was because honestly he talked a lot about his trauma in his special, like not his special. When I saw him live, he talked about getting raped. He talked about growing up and like why he decided fighting. Like it was a lot of like
He got
actual
raped.
deep shit. It was like he was working the crowd. It was 12,000 people sold out in a Utah stadium, and he was working the crowd. I'll tell you, it was good. The funniest, it wasn't super funny, but it was definitely something good. And Tony Hinchcliffe and Hans Kim opened. Hans Kim murdered Tony Hinchcliffe. I had to punch my leg to feel more pain in my leg so I could stop laughing. Because I was laughing so hard, it was actually like hurting my abdominal. So that I had started punching my leg so this would hurt more so I could stop laughing.
Damn.
Yeah, it was that funny.
Crazy.
It was that funny. But Joe Rogan, it wasn't super, super funny. It was just very deep and very actually moving and cool stuff to hear and very interesting. But the funniest joke was he said lesbians can't really make other lesbians come because they don't have the proper back muscles to make a woman come.
What?
Yeah, he's like, you need the back muscles men have.
You never
to-
seen a fucking big ass dyke? Like wrestler girl. Like,
Well, that's what he was saying. He was saying he was at a bar and it was a dyke saying like, "You wish I was me," and he was like, "Bitch, you can't do what I do."
yeah.
So that was funny. But like, I get it. He's gotten overhyped, and like, it's really just a paycheck for him to do Netflix, and for really to him to like show credit and show the fact that he can do what he can do, and like he owns the biggest comedy club in the country, so he has to do a special. That being said, comedy gets ages with time, right? It gets better with age.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Joe Rogan one day.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, dude, what if the three of us, the
yeah,
Pod Goblins on the Rogan? Yo!
I didn't consider that.
That's what I mean. Like, the three of us are unstoppable. Like, I'm a freak myself. I'm weird. With him, we're a fucking power duo. With you, we're fucking a stoner duo. But the three of us, we're unstoppable. You two together are just fucking drug dealers. I don't really know. Like, funny drug And then you had me to the mix as a comedy.
What the fuck?
I'm fucking around. I'm drunk.
Bro, you did a racism or whatever they say.
What?
How the
No.
kids say.
You know what? Here's what I was thinking. You know, I'm like the brains of the side quest. You're like the heart of the side quest. And you're the dick and
The
balls.
soul.
Oh, I think you say the mind, okay?
Yeah, the soul or the dick and balls. And you're the heart or the dick and balls. And I'm the brain or the dick and balls.
What?
So we're all just the side quest, you know?
So it helps like fuck or what? Why am I the?
I don't know. No, that's what, I just meant you're the dick and balls because you're the blackest dude. So you got the best dick and balls.
I'm the soul of the fucking operation here. I'm bringing the fucking Negro into the.
Yeah, but
Negro
no, he
soul.
brings the funk. Yeah, because he knows more funk than you. Okay, I hate to break it to you. Mike Lopez knows more music.
Dude, we were getting hyped up for a show in Abbey, and I asked him to play some funk, and he plays. I play that funky music, White Boy, you know, that fucking Wild Cherry song. I'm like, this ain't fuck. This is like hockey stadium funk, brother. He plays some good shit, and then like played Maggot Brain and shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you're talking shit over there. You thought you were slick. She thought I forgot Parliament.
Okay, so, but I mean, the balls is in like. Remember,
It's,
every time you need
burn,
to set
baby, burn. You see that post I made? I saw like 9 fire trucks. I'm talking 9. That's the whole department right there. 9 fire trucks and like 32 firemen, just all standing in one place. Like I'm walking down the street. There's just firemen everywhere. Like I'm in a simulation here. And,
One of those count the sirens days, huh?
It was one of those ones.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I say that you're the balls because you like set it straight a lot. Like you got more like structure than me, I think. Like, remember that one time I got ripped as fuck, and then I just had like a little like anxiety attack, and I just started walking away with Mike. And Mike was just like being the brother and standing there with me. And you were like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if you guys are gonna leave, you fucking tell something, we move as a unit. Even when we were on the phone, I was like, and you're like, no.
You guys don't
We move as a
forget
unit.
this shit, dog.
We move as a unit every
What the fuck
time.
do you think this is, boys?
Yeah. He's the dick and balls,
Are
bro.
we prancing around in the fucking streets? Like, are we fucking moving? Like, moving as a fucking
That's what's up.
crew? Like,
That's what's up.
like you ever see
what's
like
up.
one of those fucking old music videos or some shit when whoever the fuck it is, the fucking Bee Gees come out of a limo all at the same time, or the fucking you know what I mean, on the red carpet comes out for them. They don't just come out of nowhere. Like in the fucking in the side of the street, like there's an organization to it. They're gonna pull up in a whip, like you know what I mean. There's more to it than just like prancing around fucking willy nilly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You go,
She figured it out. She likes the word prancing. She thinks it's funny. Every time you said it, she like giggled.
It's funny.
I don't know. It's like can't be wandering around.
I'm gonna sneak that word in once in a while. Like 3 months from now, I'm just gonna say prancing really hard.
Around, like,
I just walk on stage, fucking. Here comes the stage, Lucas Ortolano. Prancing. For no reason.
Prancing.
Yeah.
See the word?
it's just a silly word.
Yeah, man.
I like silly words.
Silly words are cool.
Silly words are silly.
What's another silly? Noah's got some of the dude. The way me and Noah, every time we like hang out and do something, he's just a fucking pun machine. Like,
Yeah.
Like we picked up some weed, and he's like looking at the homeless, and they were like midgets, and he's like, man, you know some fucking loompa loompa fucking homeless people. What did you say?
It was the fucking homeless midgets. So I was like, oompa loompa doompa dee doo. How many lines of fent can you do?
Fuck, dude.
Just like off the cuff, bro. Like fucking.
Fuck.
We're future headliners. We're gonna travel the world. I can't wait to fucking see Ireland. I can't fucking wait to see Italy.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we're gonna tour everywhere. Can't wait. I can't wait to see Madrid. Are you down to see Madrid?
Can't wait.
Because I can't go by myself. We
It's
gotta go as a trio.
Spain's cheap.
And you're gonna come and
Spain's
tattoo
cheap as
there.
fuck. That's where
Yeah.
everybody goes. It's always hot
Yeah.
out. The
Are you
beer's
guys
like
down?
fucking $1. Like,
Let's fucking go. Who gives a shit? Let's tour.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
fucking send some YouTube clips with our credits to some clubs in Madrid and fucking go. Book
Yeah,
ourselves. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
man.
You guys want to go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that'd be fucking sick.
All right. Amsterdam. Fucking. We're doing Amsterdam anyways. Like the fucking guy who goes a
yeah.
barrel. We're 3 times as funnier than him. No pun intended. But you know, like.
That was very much intended. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man, life is good. Life is good. I'm so happy I got you guys. I'm so happy the boys are real.
I'm just fucking, I'm just on a mission right now. I'm just going out there to kill these sets. I'm just going no holds barred, just fucking.
No, for real.
Lately, I've just been.
Dude, you've been leading the charge. You're lapping both of us right now. Like this guy is lapping both of us. But God knows, I'm gonna try to get killed.
When I'm in position, I'm like, okay, boys, this is what we're doing now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It
We
might be
each-
like
we each put each other, either ourselves in position. Like, if we can't all get in position, then it's the one that gets in there, gets in the fucking in the club. Then we're good, right?
That's what I was doing.
We're certified. Like,
when I got underground, what did I do?
we just have to all kill
I
it.
put the boys in.
Yeah, man.
The
Yeah,
weirdos,
feed our
weirdos welcome,
people.
bro. That was a baller night. The weirdos welcome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Lightning
that
in a
was
bottle.
sick. That was
Lightning
sick.
in a bottle.
That was a sick night.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, for you guys listening, Weirdos Welcome was a show I produced, and I put everybody that I liked on, plus some people that I figured could see what real comedy was.
Yeah.
You know, you guys noticed there were some people I wasn't too fond of on the show, but I put them on anyways because I wanted to
Politics
showcase.
and, you know.
No, it wasn't about politics. It was about art.
Oh.
It was about, I wanted to show you what the fuck is up. Because although they are politicking,
Yeah.
the people that I put on,
Like bombs.
yeah, I believed that they're actually funny. I believe that they actually can do what they can do. So then when I put them on, I was just like, this is real comedy. Now you can't fuck around. You got to do real comedy. And turns out they crushed.
It's like taking like a realism painter and bringing them to like what do you call it, like an avant-garde expo or some shit. Like you force them out of their boxes and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I did, and like that was what it was. But yeah, I think we're good on this guy. You think we're good? Okay, guys, we're gonna call it quits. This has been very long.
Bye.
All right, last words, and let's start with Alexa. Last words.
Bye. I don't know. It was a good discussion.
All right.
I kind of forgot it was recording. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no,
right.
that's the best.
Yeah. Mike Lopez, last words.
Yeah, it's been fun. We should do this again sometime, you know? Fucking enlightening. In a dark way.
Fuck yeah. Last words for me. I'm pleasured to be here with the boys and hanging out and doing our thing. And see you guys next time. Noah?
This has been A Dark Enlightenment, a side quest production. This is the young Richard Pryor. Check it out.
Hell yeah. Everybody's credits will be in the bio or in the description of this video. And yeah, check us all out. We'll be around. We'll tour the world. And gang shit, buddy. Peace.